gotta do, I'm gonna be making.
All right, good evening and welcome now to Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I'm Frankie Castile. Tonight, we've got another doubleheader for you. It'll be the Mules against the Eagles out of New Madrid. And first things are first, we've got the JV game coming your way tonight. We'll talk about both of these two teams, and then all eyes will be on the varsity. You've got Poplar Bluff. They're going to go toe-to-toe with the number one team in Class 3. They are the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. I got the opportunity to see this team from New Madrid County Central up close and personal this past December during the Poplar Bluff Showdown. And let me tell you, this team that we're going to see tonight possibly is one, well, not possibly, they are one of the best teams that we have faced, not just this season, but the last couple of seasons. They've got a couple of guys on the team, maybe you've heard of them, B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones, these two coming in, averaging well over 20 points a ball game, and that's what we're going to be dealing with here tonight. Great kids, great attitude, and I got to tell you, even though we are from Bluff, I got the opportunity to interview some of those kids, both of those kids actually, during the Poplar Bluff Showdown. Great attitudes by both. Coach Dante Jenkins, got a chance to get him on here several times back in December, and we had a great time all in all. So we'll see coming up tonight when these two lock it up. The Mules coming in, the varsity coming in. They are 11-8 on the season. New Madrid County Central, they are coming in 17-1 on the year. They have won 12 straight games. Matter of fact, the last time that the Eagles lost a ball game was all the way back during the SEMO Conference Championship game. They took on Sikeston, and that game came all the way down to the wire. Sikeston able to win by 2 points. You look at that game, and we will. There was a little bit of controversy on that matchup, on the ending anyway. It came down to a technical foul at the end of the ball game. It gave Sikeston 2 free throws and the ball back, and essentially giving Sikeston a 2-point victory. So other than that, that is the only blemish on their record this season. And I told you back in December, and we'll say it again tonight, I thought, quite honestly, the Eagles of New Madrid County Central could very well be your regular season SEMO Conference champs. And believe it or not, I still hold to that here this season. I think they have an opportunity here to really take a stranglehold on the SEMO Conference. They will take on Sikeston one more time this year, and that's going to be on February 9th in Sikeston. We'll get to all that coming up here tonight. But in the meantime, let's talk about the JV teams coming into this ball game. Let's start with the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. They are coming in at 3-4 so far this season on the JV side. They've got some wins against Kennett, also Donovan. They've also beaten Malden as well. And they've lost to Notre Dame. Also losses against Charleston and Dexter, as well as Malden. Or make that, they lost Dexter twice, back-to-back times on January 10th and January 19th. And they have got wins against Malden, also Donovan and Kennett. They are coming in 3-4 so far this year. They're being coached by Jordan Kimball, great guy. Also assistant coaching is Palmer Campbell on the JV side. Let's talk about your Poplar Bluff Mules on the JV side. They are coming in 5-3 so far this season. They've got wins against Jackson, also West Plains, Van Buren, Kennett, and Cape Central. By the way, this past Tuesday, or make that Friday, the Mules got down early in that contest against Cape Central. They would come back and they would win by 5, 56-51, and now they will set their sights on New Madrid, and that's coming up here in about 9 minutes from right now. All right, we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to try to get Coach Aaron Duncan live on the program. We'll set the scene. It is the Mules and the Eagles. It is a doubleheader. It is JV and varsity coming your way. We are live here in Poplar Bluff. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live coverage. It is Mules and the Eagles. We are live on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions, 785-1500.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Caring for those you love also means taking good care of yourself. At Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center, our healthcare providers take the time to identify your health risks and help you prioritize good health. Regular checkups and age-appropriate screenings are important to be healthy now and stay well in the future. With same or next day appointments and online scheduling, we make it easy to make an appointment right now. You can even see us from the comfort of your own home via telehealth. Put your health first today by making an appointment by visiting pbrmc.com and searching online scheduling.
All right, so we are back on the pregame show. Joining us now is the coach of the JV, Aaron Duncan. And, Coach, tonight your Mules will take on the 3-4 Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Give me your first thoughts here on the Eagles, my friend.
We just got to come out and play, just carry over from Friday is what I said, you know. We got to just come out here with the same energy to start the game, and, you know, we'll see what happens.
So here this evening, you guys coming in 5-3, they're coming in 3-4, but you guys here the last few games, at least since we've been a part of your season, you guys are hitting your stride, coming in, winning 4 games in a row.
We are. You know, these guys play really well together, and, you know, the more reps they get in the gym, then, you know, the better they're going to get. They get better every day, and that's the key.
Talking to Coach Campbell, or make that Coach Kimball rather, of the Eagles, they're coming in and their mindset is you guys are going to be a tough out here tonight. So in your mind, Coach, with 6 minutes to go, what's it going to come down to? How will you guys continue your momentum and keep on this winning streak?
Defensively, we just got to get back, get stops, you know, play active, get hands on the ball, get deflections, tips, defensive rebounds, get out and run, and, you know, get down in the half court and you know, make them stop us. You know, that's what I said a week ago on Tuesday when you asked about who was going to do the scoring. Hey, if you're out there, you better score. So, I mean, you know, the requirement is get down and guard and rebound on defensive end and then come down on offensive end and, you know, move the ball, work the ball, and it'll take care of itself.
Is it just my imagination, or does your team look pretty relaxed out there, Coach?
I hope so. Hopefully we're just relaxed, especially coming off that one Friday. And, you know, we just got to carry that momentum, that energy into this. And you know, especially with being off for those 10 days or whatever it was, and it's almost like you know, we were off for a month, you know, a little over a month. So it's almost like 2 seasons, but hopefully we just keep the momentum rolling and roll through this one and then go to practice tomorrow and Thursday and get ready for the next one.
All right, Coach, 5 minutes to go until tip-off. Best of luck to you guys. We'll see you guys afterwards.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Frank.
You betcha. Coach Aaron Duncan joining us live here tonight as we get set for not 1 but 2 ball games. It is the Mules. It is the Eagles. We are coming back in just a moment. We'll take our final timeout of the pregame. When we come back, we will have starting lineups and tip-off on the way. We're back in 3 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Kevin's Auto and Tire is now a certified dealer for Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Kevin's Auto is also a full-service garage from brakes and oil changes to electrical and AC. Don't forget they also offer custom muffler work. It's Kevin's Auto and Tire, located on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
You're in the zone with Baldwin Toyota. Today's spotlight is a 2023 Toyota RAV4. Grab your teammates for the ultimate ride. The 2023 Toyota RAV4 offers a spacious interior and configurable cargo space. Now you can carry all your gear for the big game.
That's right. And with the RAV4's all-wheel drive technology, you can effortlessly tackle any terrain.
Get in the game and visit Baldwin Toyota and experience the 2023 Toyota RAV4 for yourself. And now back to Mules action.
These home selling tips will help you maximize your profit. New countertops can be a game changer. A fresh coat of paint can yield a return as large as 400% on your investment. A well-maintained yard, new mulch, and even a new door can add curb appeal. Declutter and make your home feel tidy, larger, and inviting, and it costs nothing. Call me, Amy McLean at PB Realty West Branch, and let's get started today in boosting your home's value.
All right, so welcome back and welcome in to our broadcast booth here this evening. We are live on the upper level here of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. I'm Frankie Castile. Alongside on the camera is Tim Hicks. And welcome aboard. Make sure hit that share button for us on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from and what team you're going for. We've got not one, but two ball games here tonight. JV is up first, and then varsity coming up next. It'll be the Mules and the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. We're going to go down courtside to Roger Burton. Enjoyed the ball game. We'll see you back here at halftime. All right, so we are about ready to begin with our opening lineups here tonight between the Eagles and Poplar Bluff. And we'll go down courtside. Well, we'll stay here with those lineups here tonight, and we will give those to you as they come out. The JV team out of New Madrid at County Central about to be introduced here this evening. We'll get those for you first. Being coached by Jordan Kimball, assisted by Palmer Campbell. So Jaden Guest Newsome will be the first introduction. Charlie Roseno is going to be Malachi Hughes getting the third introduction. Jaquan Jones is going to get the introduction. And Riley Harden. So the only one I didn't have was Jaquan Jones. And now we're going to get the introduction for Poplar Bluff. Of course, here this evening, Aaron Duncan and Dave McCormack. LaDon Webb, a 5'9" freshman guard, getting the introduction. Number 3, Miles Johnson, a 5'10" sophomore. Number 11, Nikolai Combet, He is a 6'3" freshman guard. Also, number 32, Sammy Durden, a 6'3" freshman. And number 45, Cade Bussey, a 6'5" junior forward. Those are the starting lineups here tonight for both teams, for the Eagles and for the Mules. Today's officials are David Spriggs, also David Clary, and Lance Amick are officials for this SEMO Conference matchup on the JV side. All right, here we go now. It'll be for the Mules. They're wearing their home white jerseys. For the Eagles, wearing the away green jerseys with the yellow and gold trim. It'll be Sammy Durden for the Mules. And let's see here. It's going to be coming for the Eagles, Malachi Hughes. Ball goes in the air. It'll be controlled by the Poplar Bluff Mules. They are going from right to left on your TV screen. Mules wearing their home white jerseys with the maroon trim and the maroon numbering. Nikolai Combat goes inside, and an offensive foul is going to be called right off the bat. So a quick offensive foul by the Mules, and now the Eagles will take over. 6:45 to go here in the opening quarter. Hit that share button for us on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from here tonight and what team you are going for. So now Webb quickly back defensively for the Mules. Newsom now standing there trying to call for the ball, but I believe it's going to go out of, 3-second lane violation. It's going to be a turnover there on the Eagles. So each team with a quick turnover, it goes right back to the Mules. So now LaDon Webb had a huge second half against Cape Central last week on Friday. Sammy Durden going to have it knocked away. Good job by Miles Johnson, able to save it. Durden going to go inside. There's a nice finish there. Got his own missed shot double time, and the third time gets his own missed shot. He is able to go back and score it up. Great job there by Sammy Durden, fighting his way for the offensive rebounds and coming away with the 2 points. Mules lead it by 2 in the early going here. Malachi Hughes is going to go up. He will draw the contact, and he'll shoot 2 free throws for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Sammy Durden called for his first personal foul. Going to the free throw line, Malachi Hughes. Let's see what Malachi Hughes will do on the free throw line. The first one is on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Still 2-0. Poplar Bluff leading the Eagles here. 5:51 to play in the opening quarter. Second one on the way by Hughes. It is up, and it is good. 2-1 now. Mules out in front. LaDon Webb, he is lethal from outside. Can knock him down from long distance as well. Nikolai Combat, he's got a 3, no good. Boy, good job there by Cade Bussey to tip that ball out so LaDon Webb can get it. Great job by Bussey down low. So now Durden gonna go inside again. Little bit of contact. There's that right hand finish. He loves that finish inside the paint. It is now 4-1. That play does not happen without Cade Bussey inside the paint there, tapping the ball back out to LaDon Webb. Amazing job by Cade Bussey that time. 4-1 now. Mules lead it. Good job going inside. A nice block there by the Mules as Harden could not get the shot to go down. LaDon Webb now stepping inside. He wants a shot. It's no good. Another offensive rebound by Cade Bussey. He got a second offensive rebound. And this time he will go up top, and contact is going to be drawn. He'll go to the free throw line. Riley Harden will shoot 2 free, or I should say call for the foul rather. Cade Bussey is going to go to the free throw line. His first one is on the way. It's up, and it is good. 5-1 now. Poplar Bluff leads. Mules here leading by 4. 5-1 now the score. Make that 6-1. Cade Bussey knocking them both down. 4:53 to go in the opening period. Mules lead 6-1. Jones now kicks it outside to Newsom, and now trips. Good job there by the Eagles. Jaquan Jones able to pick it right back up. going to be out of bounds on the Eagles, and another turnover there by New Madrid County Central. Poplar Bluff will take over. 4:37 to go here in the opening quarter. Mules lead 6-1. Coming up in the next game, it is varsity. New Madrid County Central 17-1, state-ranked number 1 in Class 3. One of the best teams that we have seen in quite some time. LaDon Webb going to go up and score high off the glass. His first bucket of the ball game. Didn't score on Friday until the third quarter when he come out and exploded from behind the three-point line. Jones now kicks it inside. Good move inside to Riley Harden. He goes up and scores. Their first bucket of the ball game, under 4 minutes to play. 8-3 now. Mules lead by 5. Durden now gets a little bit of space. He goes up and he'll draw some contact. And he'll shoot 2 free throws coming up. The freshman going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Malachi Hughes called for the personal foul. His first foul. Team foul is number 3, or make that number 2 now. 3:53 here in the opening quarter. Durden's first shot is up and good. He's got 5 points already. Coming in for the Mules, we'll see J.R. Lathan. He'll come in for Nikolai Combet. J.R. Lathan, a 5'10" sophomore guard. He plays amazing defense for the Mules. That second shot by Durden, no good. Rebounded by Harden. Here comes Jaquan Jones. Jones now, top of the key. This one's going to be a backcourt violation. The Mules are going to pick it up, though. Good job by Sammy Durden. Gets it over to Miles Johnson. Johnson could not get the shot off. LaDon Webb says he wants the rock. It's no good. Rebounded here by the Eagles, and off-balance shot is no good by Newsom. Good job by J.R. Lathan that time. So LaDon Webb could not get the shot to go down. Jaquan Jones missing the shot as well. 3-ball no good by Newsom. And we get a whistle here and a rebound. Going to be a foul on Poplar Bluff. It's going to be a foul on Harden. Going to be his second personal. So he will come out of the ball game. Checking in B.J. Waters, number 24 for the Eagles. Good move inside. Shot high, up and good. Rosano with a huge bucket that time. 9-5 now the score. Mules lead by 4. LaDon Webb going to get it outside to J.R. Lathan. Lathan works it over to Sammy Durden. Durden already has 5 points. Inside the paint, loves that right hand jumper, no good. J.R. Lathan with a big rebound. And he will go back up and score it up. Give him 2 points on the night. Mules now lead 11-5. Waters now kicks it over to Guess Newsom. Now back to Waters. Rosano, my apologies there. Good move inside by the Eagles. Shot is no good. Rebounded by LaDon Webb. So here come the Mules now. They're going right to left. Try to go inside, stolen away by Hughes. Hughes goes up, they're gonna wave the shot off. Toby Duncan is gonna be called for the personal foul. So now LaDon Webb coming out, as is Sammy Durden, and coming in is Bo McCormack. Also in the ball game is Amari Graham for the Mules. Good takeaway there by McCormack. So now Duncan near the baseline there, kicks it outside to J.R. Lathan. McCormack now back over to Duncan. Duncan tries to find Graham. Now he does. Good job going inside. Going to be taken away. On the other end, shot is no good by Hughes. Here comes the J.R. Lathan. He is out in transition. J.R. Lathan with an easy bucket. He's got 4 points on the night. It is now 13-5. 3-ball by Hughes is in and out, no good. Good job there by the Mules and by the Eagles as well. And we're going to get a whistle here. And coming in now is Aiden Jackson. He'll check in for Cade Bussey. 1:16 to go in the first quarter of play. I know the color of our camera kind of dark. We'll try to get that raised here in just a second here. We apologize for that. Duncan able to go in for the steal. And now here comes J.R. Lathan. Lathan inside. What a move to Aiden Jackson. 15-5 now. The Mules out in front by double digits. Coming up on a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Boy, the Mules playing some really good defense right now. Another unforced turnover there by Guess Newsom. And we're going to see coming back in for the Eagles, Riley Harden going to come in. He'll check in for Malachi Hughes. 50 seconds and counting. J.R. Lathan gets a wide open lane. Cannot get the shot to go down. Good move by Jackson on the offensive rebound. Mules so far 7 offensive rebounds here in the quarter. Running floater is no good by J.R. Lathan, rebounded by Harden. 7 offensive rebounds, pretty impressive stuff. Oh, good block by Aiden Jackson. J.R. Lathan gets it outside to Toby Duncan. 18-5 Mules out in front. Cassie says, let's go Lathan. There's another big steal there, Miss Kathy, by Lathan. Goes up, misses the shot. The offensive rebound is no good by McCormack. And the Mules will not get a shot off, but what a way to end the quarter as the Mules, they lead 18-5. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Patriot Auto Glass offers chip repair or glass replacement. They provide fast quality service done by experienced technicians. Ask about our veteran and first responder discounts. Call Patriot Auto Glass today at 573-840-5027. And remember, Patriot Auto Glass will come to you.
All right, so as we come back to you live here in the second quarter of play, it'll be Eagle basketball. They are down here in this contest right now, 18-5. 3 ball here by the Eagles, in and out, no good. It rattled in by Maddox Childers, rebounded by the Mules. And now Miles Johnson inside to a wide open Toby Duncan. It is now 20-5 Mules out in front. Mules have on the floor J.R. Lathan, Miles Johnson, Toby Duncan, Amari Graham, Bo McCormack. New Madrid County Central, they've got Jaden Guess Newsom out there, Maddox Childress, B.J. Waters, Jaquan Jones, and Riley Harden for the Eagles. Childress going down the lane, high arcing shot, it's no good. Thought that might go in. Good rebound by Toby Duncan. One thing about the Mules, they are killing it right now on the glass. There's a big shot by Miles Johnson, his first bucket. Now the Mules lead 22-5. Lori Bussey is tuning in across the way on the opposite side of where we are sitting. Glad she is with us. And a foul going to be called on the Mules. 22-5 is your score. There she goes. Now she's waving at us. Big fan of yours, Tim. Not so much of mine, but she's a big fan of what Tim does. Foul going to be called. J.R. Lathan picks up his first on the free throw line. Jaquan Jones, first one is up, and it is no good. Coming in for the Mules now, LaDon Webb, Nikolai Combat. Also coming out, Toby Duncan and Amari Graham. Mules already 16 rebounds in the ball game, 9 of them offensive rebounds so far. Coming out for New Madrid County Central, Maddox Childress. Coming back in, Malachi Hughes. A second free throw coming up for Jones. It is up and it is no good. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Harden. And if it's on Harden, it's number 3 on him. That's actually, if it's on Riley Harden, that's his 3rd, not his 2nd. Nevertheless, Harden's got 3 fouls in the ball game now. LaDon Webb over to Nikolai Combat. Now back around. LaDon Webb, long 3-ball. This one is no good. Rebounded. Here he comes. Newsom goes up, and he'll draw the contact on LaDon Webb. And that'll be the first foul coming up by LaDon Webb. It'll be Mules ball, or I should say 2 free throws coming up. Hit that share button for us if you don't mind, and let's get ready for a great night of high school hoops. Coming up next, the number 1 team in the state of Missouri in Class 3 will take the floor. Harden comes out. Anton Brown coming in. Second one by Guess Newsom is up, and it is good that time at 22-6. And for the Mules, Sammy Durden coming back in now for the Mules. J.R. Lathan will take a seat. 5:24 to go here in the opening half, 22-6. By the way, coming up at halftime of this ball game, Mules Athletic Director Kent Keith is going to join us. They've got some big things going on in our athletic departments. Miles Johnson's shot going to be a little bit short, rebounded by Guess Newsom. Up ahead is the Jaquan Jones, and he knocks that bucket in. It is now 22-8 now, Mules lead. LaDon Webb, big 3-ball. This one is short, no good. Good rebound that time by B.J. Waters. Mules looking for their 5th win in a row on JV. They've won 4 in a row. Looking for number 5 right here tonight. Good job by LaDon Webb. Right place, right time. Hughes lost it on the way up. Nikolai Combat goes in. He'll draw the contact and shoot 2 free throws coming up. The Mules so far tonight, 3 out of 4 on the free throw line at 75% so far here in the early going. Jaden Guess Newsom picks up his first personal foul. Combat looking for his first points of the ball game. First one is on the way, a couple of dribbles, and now he releases, and it is good. At 23-8 now the score. Amari Graham coming in for Miles Johnson. 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound for Johnson. By the way, Johnson is a huge baseball player as well. Catches for the Poplar Bluff Mules at double sport. Second one, no good. Sammy Durden with a big offensive rebound. There you go. So the Mules with a huge shot opportunity there and big time at 25-8 now. Combat turns that into a 3-point play. Shot is up and no good by Jaquan Jones, rebounded by the Mules. Here comes Nikolai Combat now. LaDon Webb thought about taking it. Combat will and drains it. He's got 6 points all of a sudden. That's the Mules' second 3-pointer of the first half, and now the Mules out to a 20-point game. Boy, the Mules JV the last 5 games, they have played really good. Good job by Brown that time to go up and score. 28-10 now the score. LaDon Webb, there it is, nice little layup there, could not get the shot to go down, rebounded by Waters. Here comes Guess Newsom now, kicks it outside to Jaquan Jones and took 1 too many steps. Be a turnover, and now we're gonna see Toby Duncan coming back in for Bo McCormack. Also coming in for the Eagles, Rosino coming in now. And he will check in for Jaquan Jones at 3:32 to go in the first half. Mules lead by 18. Mary Sue, glad to see you're checking in with us here tonight for some high school hoops. 3-ball, no good by Amari Graham. It goes out of bounds. And last touch by the Mules. Mary Sue says that she is watching from Pollard, Arkansas. I think it's Pollard, Arkansas. If it's not, let me know, Miss Mary Sue. Shot is up, it's no good. Gonna be taken right back to the Eagles, and then a big block by Sammy Durden. Shot is up and no good. Sammy Durden now tried to get that rebound. It could not come away with it. Good job by the Mules on the other end, still 28-10. Duncan over to LaDon Webb, and he buries a triple that time from the wing. 31-10 now. Mules out in front. Mules lead by 21. Good move inside at that time by Malachi Hughes. His first bucket. It is now 31-12. 2:22 to go here in the first half. Mules lead it here. Another big three by LaDon Webb. In and out, no good. Malachi Hughes with the rebound. Tell you what, this game right here, just an appetizer of what's coming up tonight in the varsity game. And the reason why I say that is we're going to see J.R. Lathan coming back in the ballgame now. LaDon Webb will take a seat. New Madrid County Central ranked number 1 in Class 3. We watched them play during the Poplar Bluff Showdown. Man, that was a great team to watch. Got a chance to get to know Coach Jenkins a little bit. Nice guy, class act all the way. His team coming in 17-1, state champions last season. They are returning a lot of firepower from last year. And the indication is that this New Madrid County Central team, they're going to go far. They've got the potential to go very far coming up later on in February into March. Good job there by the Mules. Hughes cannot get the shot to go down. A combat going to go in. Misses the shot, but Duncan is right there. Another offensive rebound. And the Mules now lead at 33-12. Good move inside. Can't finish the shot there, as the Eagles will miss, and J.R. Lathan with a big rebound. On the other end, Sammy Durden with a big 2 points, and Nikolai Combat with the assist. 35-12 is your score. Mules starting to extend a little bit. And we're going to get a foul coming up on the Mules. It's going to be the 5th team foul by Poplar Bluff. J.R. Lathan is going to be called for the personal foul. Hit that share button. By the way, for those of you wondering, we are getting closer by the day to some Poplar Bluff Mules baseball. Boy, baseball season is right around the corner. 45 days until the first pitch. We will have a lot of those games for you as well on Facebook and on YouTube. Speaking of which, Brandon Spain right here beside me, going to do a lot of color commentary this year with me. He doesn't know it yet, but he will. Free throw was no good, rebounded by the Mules. Amari Graham, long three-pointer by Duncan, knocks it down. Boy, the Mules JV, boy, they look good in those last 5 games. Coming up on a minute left. Going to go out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by the Eagles. We'll have old Brandon put this headset on for just a minute here. Get him acclimated once again to doing some color commentary. Tell you what, you and I were talking early on that, I'll tell you what, the varsity game coming up between the Eagles of New Madrid County Central and Poplar Bluff is going to be something to watch for here tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. You know, they're ranked really well. I think number 3 in the state.
Number 1 in the state.
Number 1 in the state. And 3A, right?
That's right,
yeah. Number 1 in the state. So, I mean, you got to love great basketball.
You really do. And I said this back in December as we see a foul by Malachi Hughes. I said this back in December during the Poplar Bluff Showdown. It would not surprise me none the least if we saw New Madrid County Central end up and go ahead and take the conference this year. And right now they are in good position to make that happen.
Yeah, they're set up really well. I haven't seen them play personally, so I'm really excited to be able to watch them play tonight.
I've been a part of 3 of their ball games, and let me tell you, this is one of the best teams that we have seen in quite some time. Not taking anything away from Sykeston. They're good as well, but, man, New Madrid County Central, they've got a lot of pieces. There's a big shot right there by Jaquan Jones, a 3-ball. That's their first of the contest. They needed that one, 41-16. 3-ball no good by Duncan. Good rebound at that time by the Eagles. And here comes Jones, and he will draw the contact. 45 days away, opening pitch of high school baseball. I don't know about you, but all this 59, 60-degree weather is getting me excited for Mules baseball coming up.
I tell you stepped outside today, you felt that. I mean, you get real excited. You know it's coming, and the boys have been working hard, having some after-school workouts at junior high, high school, both doing different things to get ready for the upcoming season. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I've been spreading a vicious rumor, 30-0 state champions in Class 6. What do you think about that?
I don't know if it's a vicious rumor.
Coach Beast told me, he said, I love your optimism. That's what he told me.
Well, Noah and I, we were going through the schedule the other day, and he was walking through, and he was like, win, maybe, win.
I like his optimism.
And when we got through, I mean, basically we were sitting with maybe 3 losses.
Wow. I like that a lot.
And he said, we're winning the SEMO Conference. We're going to do this. And I was like, all right, let's go do it.
You know, you were telling me a good story about him. We see a big 3-ball that time by Miles Johnson. No good. Good job there by the Mules getting the offensive rebound. Johnson could not get that shot to go down. At halftime, the JV Mules leading 41-16. Can I put you on camera, Brandon? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
You want to sign a waiver of release? No, I'm kidding around.
Good.
Tell you what, we're going to bring in Brandon here. One thing we're going to do differently this year, we're going to have a little selfie cam going on. And I tell you what, one thing that I'm excited about, I know you are as well, coming up last week of March, we're going to go down to Gulf Shores, Alabama. I'm not sure how the teams are going to be down there at Gulf Shores, but I know that our team is looking forward to the opportunity. We're going to hold that thought for just a minute, come back. I'm going to talk to Kent Keith real fast, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll do that real quickly. We're going to get Kent Keith on the air with us. We've got some things that we're going to talk about here. And we will get him on the air talking about the athletic department and several things going on with him. We'll bring him on right now, so don't go anywhere. 7:41 to go here before halftime will end. We'll bring on Kent Keith right now with the Mules leading 41-16 here at halftime. And Candy likes what she sees. Our JV, boy, they do look good, Candy. Absolutely. And we'll get Kent Keith on. I tell you what, Kent, the last 5 ball games, the Mules JV team.
By the preacher.
I'll tell you what, the last 5 games the Mules have played here, JV-wise, boy, we look good.
We do, and that's encouraging. You know, obviously we're going to lose 5, 6 seniors this year, and so it's encouraging that we've got some young guys that look like they're going to be able to step up and help us.
Absolutely. One thing I wanted to bring you on about and talk to you is the fact that I don't remember a time in my 15-year career where the Mules, basketball-wise, or any sport for that matter, has played back-to-back contests against the number 1 team in their respective classes. That tells you just how good the SEMO Conference really is. We've got New Madrid tonight and Sykeston coming up on Friday in Sykeston.
I was talking to the former AD from New Madrid that's at Kelly now during the JV game, and we were talking about this conference and how unbelievable it is this year, and really basketball in Southeast Missouri. And you know, we're down here away from St. Louis and Kansas City and all that, and so a lot of people don't hear about us, but I guarantee you the teams down here are just as good as up in the big cities.
Absolutely, and one thing I did want to talk about is this new Madrid County Central team coming in. By talking to some of their kids early on, I mean, they know they're 17-1, but the way they talk to you, they make it seem like they're more like 10-10. Very good class of kids coming in. They respect the game, and they've got respect for each opponent they play.
You know, really good kids, and I shook a couple of their hands when they were coming in and told them I wish they had stayed home sick. But Anyway, you know, I guess it's a negative for us, a positive for them. They're going to feel comfortable on this court because they won the showdown here.
That's right.
And, you know, we treated them well. They had a good time. And they've got, like you said, they've got some good kids, some really good players and all that. We're going to have our hands full tonight. I think our guys will rise up to the challenge. You and I were talking earlier, and, you know, we played them over there last year, and it was a barn burner.
It was.
And if we keep our minds right and don't turn over the ball too much and rebound, I think we can hang with them.
Let's talk about the athletic department, and you guys have something going on with a nice guy here in town, Mike Shane, well, you tell me more about it.
Mike, we talked a little bit before, and I know you've talked about it too, but Mike did a painting of a Mules football helmet and brought us a framed copy of it as a print, and said he was willing to let us sell the prints at a markup, you know, for us to make a little profit. He would sell them to us at his cost, and then let us do it as a fundraiser. And it's not just because it's football, the money is going for the whole athletic department. So if you're a Mules fan, I'd encourage you to get, you know, a print for your office, your home, your kids, your relatives, or whatever, any kind of Mules fan. It's $20. We're taking pre-orders. I know you've got a picture of it that you'll get up and so forth, but if they will email my office, Laura Ferries at pb.k12.mo.us, or call the office at 785-5183. We will be glad to take pre-orders, and once we hit about 50 or so pre-orders, then we're going to go ahead and start printing those things. So we'll hopefully get them out, you know, within a month's time or something like that. Not asking for money up front.
Sure.
Just let us know, you know, how many you want, and then we'll do the pre-orders, and then we'll notify you when they're ready.
Can you believe that really in a few weeks, we're talking really 2 or so weeks from right now, we're talking about senior night for the Lady Mules, the boys varsity. Hard to believe that literally we are in the final stretch of basketball season right before districts.
And, you know, we hit that little spell of weather, but since then, I walked out this morning, I was cold, but anyway, this afternoon it warmed up, you know, and you're talking getting in the 40s and the 50s, and I don't want to curse it, but next week looks pretty good too. Yeah. So we're hoping that we get through the rest of the winter season with no more weather or anything like that, because, you know, you and I have talked about reschedules, and it's really tough because a coach has a schedule the way he wants it, and then when you start messing around and all that, you know, Jackson wanted to play us this week, and we were like, there's no way with the 2 tough games, plus we're coming off Cape on Friday night. There's no way we were going to do that. But everybody's trying to jockey for position and catch somebody at a bad time. We felt good about the schedule before, and now it's a little bit off kilter. But I think our guys are up to the challenge, and we're gonna show up and show out.
Well, like I've always said, thank you for the opportunity coming on, talking to me. You sound a little bit hoarse. I've got some green drink for you, Ken, if you'd like to take some of that with you.
Don't tip me like that, Frankie.
There you go. Well, Ken, anything that we can do to get your message out, please reach out and let us know.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. Kent Keith, our Mules athletic director, joining us live here at halftime. Mules at JV, they lead 41-16. We are coming up on the 2-minute mark until we get ready for second half action, where the Mules right now lead 41-16. We'll come right back. Don't go anywhere. 30-second break on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Caring for those you love also means taking good care of yourself. At Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center, our healthcare providers take the time to identify your health risks and help you prioritize good health. Regular checkups and age-appropriate screenings are important to be healthy now and stay well in the future. With same or next day appointments and online scheduling, we make it easy to make an appointment right now. You can even see us from the comfort of your own home via telehealth. Put your health first today by making an appointment by visiting pbrmc.com and searching online scheduling.
You're in the zone with Baldwin Toyota. Today's spotlight is a 2023 Toyota RAV4. Grab your teammates for the ultimate ride. The 2023 Toyota RAV4 offers a spacious interior and configurable cargo space. Now you can carry all your gear for the big game.
That's right. And with the RAV4's all-wheel drive technology, you can effortlessly tackle any terrain.
Get in the game and visit Baldwin Toyota and experience the 2023 Toyota RAV4 for yourself. And now back to Mules action.
All right, so we are back here, and the Mules right now leading at 41-16. Got Brandon Spain Can I call you the voice of Mules baseball doing the PA during the home games? Is that okay with you, Brandon?
I mean, yeah. I guess that's an accurate
we can
comment.
do that.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, it's a hard job. Somebody has to do it. But I've been looking, and something tells me it might be in the low 80s coming up that week. We're in Gulf Shores. I mean, it's a very tough assignment. But, I mean, if I've got to do it, I got to do it,
I mean, you just have to do it. And I haven't looked at the weather.
I haven't that far in advance, but I'm just saying.
But if it is, I'm going to be extremely excited. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for our boys. There's over 30 teams playing in multiple locations in this tournament. It's going to be great competition for our boys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope they have beautiful weather, and I hope they just go down there and absolutely rock it.
I'm not saying that we're going to be successful at it, but one thing that I'm trying to accomplish, I'm not saying it's going to happen, just saying that I'm trying. I'm going to try to stream those ball games coming up. I haven't told you yet. We're going to try to stream those ball games coming up, and hopefully I'm able to make it happen. But I'm only one person, so without Tim, I'm not so sure that I can make anything happen, but we're going to try.
Hey, all you can do is try.
I mean, if I fail, I'll still blame it on Tim. I always have to.
Hey, absolutely.
LaDon Webb, 3-ball, no good. Good rebound by Malachi Hughes that time.
Oh, nice pick right there.
And then once again, as you see, LaDon Webb goes up, and we're going to get a foul coming up on the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. I know that we're born and bred here in Bluff, but I got to tell you something. I'm excited to see this Varsity Eagles team coming up next. I mean, a lot of great athletes on that team. What I like about this team, they're very humble, and, man, they don't act like a number one team. They just act like they're regular people.
Yeah, like I said, I have not had the opportunity to watch them play this year. I know that Noah went over for the SEMO Conference. He came back, and he's like, Dad, Sykeston may be the best team I've ever seen. And then he comes back the next night and he said, Dad, New Madrid may be the best team I've ever seen.
And I get that.
So he was just really hyping up both of those teams. And but, man, he's a Mules fan through and through. He loves watching his classmates play. And, I mean, he's always on the front row right over there in student section and cheering them on loud and proud. So hopefully we can take care of business tonight.
Absolutely. I hope it's gonna be a close game. A lot of folks are obviously the Mules, we're adults here. They are the huge underdogs, I would say, in this ball game. But you know what? Coach Jordan told me that his team is gonna come out and give it everything they've got. That's all you can ask for in a game like this.
That's right. That's why you play the game.
That's right.
Anything can happen. We all know sports. Anything can happen. So, hey, you come out here, you play your best. Anything. So.
Absolutely. Jaquan Jones cannot get that shot to go down. I like the way New Madrid County Central has come out here in the third quarter. Good no-look pass there. Going to be a turnover on the Mules. Trying to go to Cade Bussey. Unable to do so. J.R. Lathan going to come in now. And he'll check in for Nikolai Combet. So how deep do you think the Mules are going to be? What is our strength here when it comes to baseball in your mind? Pitching-wise, are we going to be better offensively? What do you think?
I mean, obviously, it's early, right? I haven't seen them, but I think we're going to be really strong out in the field. I think we're going to have options. I think that some of the underclassmen coming up, we've got some very strong juniors and seniors that are going to hopefully lead them. And, I think we're going to be kind of deep in a couple different areas. I know we picked up a new pitcher from a transfer from a school and excited to see him play. Of course, we watched him play last year.
Yeah.
And so, hopefully he'll be able to come in and contribute to the program, which I'm anticipating him doing. And so, again, I think we're going to have the tools we need. And so now we just got to go out and play the game like we said.
Boy, good move there by Jaden Guest-Newsome there as the Mules missed 3 shots in a row. Good offensive rebounding by Poplar Bluff here as we see the Mules right now 28 rebounds in the ball game, 14 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds. Pretty balanced stuff right there. Mules at JV going to sub in here as Amari Graham going to come in for Sammy Durden, 7.6 rebounds. Very close to a double-double. I was looking at some game film from this past season, and I was going to say that maybe, just maybe, I might be able to beat Dylan Hall in the foot race, but I'm not so sure I can do that at my age. He's pretty quick. I'll be honest with you, Brandon. He's pretty fast.
He's pretty fast. He's super quick, and I mean, he's just got a ton of speed. That's why he is such a great center fielder. He commands.
He's a captain out there. I mean, he just knows what to do.
He controls that outfield, moving right to left, front to back, and so he just covers a lot of ground. And he's a great guy to have leading your outfield out there for sure.
I was talking to his mother, Tracy, and she was telling me that there was a game that over there in Tennessee when we went there last year, he made just an amazing catch in center field. And wouldn't you know it, that is the game that Tim couldn't make it.
Yeah. Well,
she let me know about that one.
It was an amazing catch, and I think both you and I were both like just
I was
stunned.
dumbfounded. Yeah,
I don't think we could even say anything at that moment. I think we're like, did he just catch that?
Yeah, I had to go back in my mind and replay that. Nikolai Combat with a huge 3-ball, 46-18. But yeah, the Mules team, they've really grown over the last couple of years. Nice shot there by Jaquan Jones, 46-20. Tell you what, New Madrid County Central not giving up here, down by 26, but the way they're coming out, they're still every possession fighting for the rebound and trying to go inside on offense. Boy, what a big shot by LaDon Webb. Nice stroke that time, 49-20. He's got 10 points.
Yeah, he is a great shooter from behind the line.
He likes going toward that volleyball line. He can hit those long NBA range threes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a great shot, very confident with the ball in his hands.
I can barely hit a free throw, for crying out loud. This young man's hitting volleyball shot 3 style. Now we're going to see a lot of Mules starting to check in here. Toby Duncan is going to lead the charge that time. Also, Elijah Ibrahim is coming in the ball game. And Bo McCormack will stay in for Poplar Bluff.
Oh, Bo.
Good kid as well.
Yeah, great kid.
49-20 the score. The Mules baseball team, we have a lot of games coming up here very soon. We'll hit the road. We'll go down to Gulf Shores, Alabama. 3-ball, no good that time by McCormack, rebounded by Hughes. We've also going to go to the Lake of the Ozarks, Camdenton, Missouri as well.
Yeah.
Another tough assignment that someone's got to go cover, and I volunteer to go.
Well, I mean, you're the right man for the job, right?
I guess so.
And one of those, it may be that one. I think we're going to all wood bat tournament. I'm not sure if it's
that's
that
the one. Yep, that's the one in Camdenton. Absolutely. 49-22 at 3:13.
Those are a lot of fun right there, going to when they have to go all wood bats. So
3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Remember, varsity coming up next. I'm trying to remember. I was talking to Kent Keith a minute ago. I don't remember a time where the Mules have played back-to-back opponents that were state-ranked #1 in their respective classes. We've got 2 back-to-back. We've got tonight, Class 3, and then, oh, by the way, Sykeston coming in, or we go to them on Friday, and they are ranked #1 in Class 5.
Yeah, that's a tough schedule.
Brutal schedule coming up.
But, you know, hey, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's right, and the 2 teams that we're going to see this week, they are primo when it comes to how good they are. Big steal that time by Jaquan Jones. He goes up and count it, and the bucket. He's got 11 here in the contest. 49-24, going to be a foul on Poplar Bluff. I know your family is here in attendance with you tonight as we see Sammy Durden checking back in for Elijah Ibrahim. Hope your family's not too mad for coming over here for a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely not. Well, it's just my boys.
Oh, okay.
Mama's at home.
Mama's at home. I got you. Tell you what, she had one of the nicest things to say the other day. I was doing a weather video, and she was bragging about how well we were able to produce these weather videos when we had the cold weather. LaDon Webb at 12 points here in the contest. Boy, he's going to be huge. Only a freshman, too, by the way. From what I've been told, he's already been talked to by 3 different colleges looking for his services, and that's only going to grow as he gets older.
Absolutely. As his game continues to develop, his body obviously is going to continue to grow, and he's going to get stronger. He's just going to be a huge threat. That's from the volleyball line.
Another 3 there from the volleyball line. Oh. Durden goes up, and he went up for the foul, or the rebound, rather. Well, I like the way this kid plays. Sammy Durden. It's going to be a foul on Malachi Hughes. It'll be number 3 on him. You can't ever get on to the way Sammy Durden plays. He's got one speed and one speed only, never takes the play off.
Yeah, Brendan's the same way.
He is, absolutely.
So it's just that's who they are. It's who they are as a player, and you got to love that.
Nikolai Combat now, guarded by B.J. Waters. Good job getting it to McCormack. McCormack's shot is no good, rebounded by Jaquan Jones. And don't worry, I'm still drinking those green drinks there, Brandon. You may get hooked on those this summer or this spring.
You know, I looked into them the other day, and I decided, nah.
He decided I'm not worth it, not going to do it. Maybe a smart decision. Jaquan Jones, a three-pointer, no good. Newsome there with the rebound. It's still no good that time. And a rebound by the Mules. We get a whistle here and a foul coming up on the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Miles Johnson going to come in for J.R. Lathan.
I think number 24 out there, I think that's the catcher for the baseball team actually for New Madrid.
Yes, it is.
So I just saw him out there.
B.J. Waters picked up the foul, his first. Three is no good by the Mules, rebounded by the Eagles, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Mules will take over. So Poplar Bluff now, 51-26. Looking for their fifth win in a row on the JV side with shots like that by Nikolai Combat. Hard to beat them.
Yeah, I mean, they opened that lane wide open for him.
53-26. You know, Tim and I were talking all season, okay, at some point we're going to stream the JV. Good move there by Malachi Hughes. He'll draw the contact, shoot 2 free throws. We have been talking for a while. When do we want to start streaming JV? It all just clicked on us after Christmas to go ahead and start to do that, and so glad that we did.
It's great exposure for these boys. I mean, obviously these boys are going to move up to the varsity level, and so it's given fans who are unable not to be in attendance to come in and still be a part of them and build up that great reputation for Mules basketball.
What's really cool is you look around Southeast Missouri, and I don't know of anybody that is streaming junior varsity games. And I'm telling you, this varsity JV team that we're watching, they've been really good the last 5 games. And the way they play, I mean, they play second to none, no doubt.
Absolutely.
55-28 now the score. Could have been a backcourt there.
Yeah,
nearly a backcourt violation by B.J. Waters. Good no call there. Jaquan Jones steps up, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. One thing about it is it's kind of new getting to, you got to scout 2 different teams. I mean, you know the JV team for the Mules, but you're trying to scout the other team, and there's a lot of teams that don't put their information on JV online, so it's kind of hard to find out, and you don't get information until the day of the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes an hour before tip-off.
Definitely makes it a little difficult for you, for sure.
But it's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, that's for sure. We have a lot of fun doing these games. By the way, Sammy Durden picking up his 4th personal foul for the Mules. 41 seconds left here in the quarter. Jaquan Jones, 11 of their 28. First one is up, hits the front end, no good. And we're going to see coming in Elijah Ibrahim checking in now for Sammy Durden. 7.7 rebounds for that young man. 41.1 seconds. So when are the workouts coming up for the Mules baseball team? When can they officially get together and start making that happen?
So right now they can currently get together so many days prior to the season. They're allotted so many. So like this week they'll do a couple days, you know, to stay within their requirement or whatever leading up to the season. And so that's a couple days a week. And then, so depending on the weather, depends on where they go, whether they're indoor or outdoor. And then tryouts, I believe, are going to be set for the end of February, maybe right at the beginning of March. Last time I had heard from Coach Patillo, that date wasn't
locked down,
wasn't confirmed just yet, but it's coming very soon. And I know the boys are excited and ready to get going.
Boy, Elijah Ibrahim with a nice bucket inside. Good dish by Miles Johnson. You know that name, don't you, Brandon?
I've heard it a couple times, announced it a few times.
I've heard it a few times, no doubt. So, Candace, we're going to try. That's the plan that we're going to try this year. The problem is when you stream baseball, a lot of times, a travel going to be called on Nikolai Combat. The problem is streaming baseball, and Brandon can attest to this, sometimes where we show up, we don't have power most of the time. So it's kind of difficult to stream. But we're going to try to do some JV games this year. Don't know exactly what games that we're going to do, but we're going to try. 57-29 is the score right now at the end of 3 quarters. But we're going to give it a go this year, Brandon. We're going to try to stream. We're going to try to stream more varsity this year and maybe give it a whirl on the JV side also and see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, that's exciting, for our baseball program. Again, just getting that exposure out there to create a bigger, stronger fan base. And, man, that's super exciting to hear.
The only thing is, Tim, if you don't mind, we'll bring that camera right back into Brandon. One thing that I want to comment on is we got to figure out a way. I know Mom may be watching, maybe not watching. We got to figure out how I can get Noah to bring back that paw print that he did back his freshman year. That was hilarious. Mom hated it, but it was sure fun to watch.
Well,
not so much for you guys.
So the other day, I guess after we were talking or whatever, and I said, Frankie just texted me and said something about Noah wearing that paw print. She goes, you tell him I'll let it happen maybe his senior year.
Oh, senior year. And I still got one more year to go.
And I was like, listen, don't be throwing out promises like that.
Because Frankie will remember those promises, absolutely.
Frankie will not forget. She goes, it'll be all right. I said, will it? I'm not sure.
Man, I'll never forget when he brought that paw print. I mean, your face, what was you thinking at that moment? It was hilarious, but you were like, go home.
I was thinking, what are you thinking? I mean, you're coming out here. No one else is doing this. Why are you doing this? And, I mean, looking back on it now, it's obviously a great memory.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely funny now. But at the time, I was like, this is unbelievable.
And you were thinking to yourself, if you let your mama see you like this, I'm not sure what she would say or think for that matter.
Well, I got a picture before I even got to the ball field. So
so you already knew it.
I knew what was.
Gotcha, okay.
What was happening. And I was like, oh, my goodness, I've got to get to the field and get this kid cleaned up before the game starts. And by the time I got there, they pretty much had it done. So
man, that's funny. That's a great story. Great kid. If you don't mind me saying, he's just an amazing kid. He's got a heart of gold, that's for sure.
I appreciate it.
6:43 to go. Every time I see him in the crowd, he'll come over and talk to me a little bit. And I told him this year, as Amari Graham with 2 points, I done told him that this year he's going to have to come up after a ball game and let me interview him a little bit, and I'm going to do that for all the team as well.
Oh, I know.
Try to get them more involved.
Yeah, I know he would love it, and just like during football season, you had him come up, and
I did.
He just kept talking and talking. We went back and watched it after we got home from the game because I was obviously over there in the PA booth, so I didn't know it till I got home. And he said, man, Frankie interviewed me. It was a lot of fun, Dad. I loved it.
Yep, I told him, I said, you're welcome here anytime, and we're going to make that happen a whole lot more often as we see for the Mules, Will Sherrill coming in for Elijah Ibrahim. Also coming in is Aiden Jackson for the Mules. Do you have like a calendar at home that you and Amanda mark off as to how many days are left until opening season? Because you send me a text all the time and you can rattle those off pretty quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we have it necessarily set up anywhere in the house. Corner 3, bucket.
Bingo! What a move there by Will Sherrill from behind the three-point line at 62-29. That running clock now is going for the Mules. 3-ball no good by Newsom. Good job there by the Mules. Somehow batted right back to Will Sherrill. Miles Johnson with quick hands. Aiden Jackson going up and scores. You betcha.
Way to move the ball up the floor.
All of a sudden, the Mules now coming alive. 64-29. Candy, absolutely. We love doing this, man. This is great stuff, being able to showcase these young kids. They can go back and rewatch these games a little bit.
Absolutely.
Going to get a foul that time on Amari Graham. The clock will continue to run as the Mules are looking for their 5th consecutive JV win. By the way, we will have the next JV game on Friday night. We'll be live in the field house at Sykeston. Boy, it's going to be a lot of fun, too.
That's going to be another great game.
Make sure to hit that share button for us as we inch closer to the varsity game. All right, so we're going to put you on the spot here. And can the Mules get the job done coming up in the varsity game?
You know, there's no doubt about it. Like you said, I mean, we're adults. We're definitely the underdog. Do we have the talent? Yeah, I think we do. We just got to come out and play our game and stay with it, stay with the game plan. And, you know, I do think we can pull it out. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought battle for that to happen. But, again, as I said previously, that's why you play the game.
You know, I got a chance to see this varsity team that we're going to see next. Will Sherrill again for three. This one's no good. Look at the rebound there by Miles Johnson. We'll say his name a lot coming up during baseball season. Foul going to be called on Riley Harden. I was going to say, seeing this team up close and personal in December, I made a lot of friends over in New Madrid County Central. And I'll tell you what, they are class act fans. They're passionate about their team. This team coming back this year, state champions a year ago. And, man, they've got all the pieces to make it happen again.
Yeah, they do. And, I mean, they're going to make a deep run for sure, and I'm not going to be surprised to see them standing at the end of this season hosting up another trophy.
I think I will be a little disappointed if they're not because of how talented they are.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate you coming over today, Brandon, and I can't wait for baseball season. You and I will be doing a lot of games together, my friend. I can already assure you of that.
I am looking forward to it. I love every minute of it.
Absolutely. We're going to have our radio broadcast here in just a minute. We're going to have our radio audience join us in just a moment as the Mules missing that opportunity there. Good offensive rebound by the Mules. Another three ball. McCormack shot is no good. Good rebound again by Will Sherrill. Tell you what, this Mules team doing some offensive rebounding. Three ball that time, and no good by Amari Graham. Here comes B.J. Waters, and Waters is going to draw the contact, and he'll draw the foul. So coming up here in just a moment, we're going to introduce our radio audience as our varsity game is going to be on radio and on YouTube and Facebook as Duncan is called for the foul. So here in just a moment, we will have the radio audience in just a moment.
Bands filing in.
Yes, it is. One of the best bands in the state.
Yeah, it creates just a great atmosphere.
Second one is no good as well. Good rebound again by the Mules. Duncan now. Nice jumper there in the wing. He's got a dozen points. Coming up on 7 o'clock here. 1:15 to go here in the ball game. And the Mules, another foul going to be called that time. It's 66-36 now. He makes this first free throw here, and the clock will stop with 52 seconds, and he does. Three-point play the old-fashioned way now. 66-37, varsity coming up next. Stand by as we welcome in our radio broadcast here right now. And good evening. Welcome now to Poplar Bluff Senior High School. I'm Frankie Castile. The Mules lead, JV lead at 66-37. We are gearing up now for the varsity contest in just a few moments. And the JV is about to win their 5th game in a row. So congratulations to the JV Mules as the Mules are going to win yet again, improving their record to 6-3. We've been talking to Brandon Spain for the last half. And, of course, he's going to do some baseball with me coming up this season. And I, for one, am looking forward to baseball season, Brandon. But we have ourselves a great basketball game on the way, varsity style.
We sure do. It's going to be a great game. If you have nothing to do right now and you're just sitting at home and you got time to get up here to watch some great basketball, I encourage you to come out, cheer on the Mules as they take on a great team in New Madrid. So,
absolutely, very well said. At 66-39, final 18 seconds. We've got Coach Durden coming up here in just a moment. We'll get Coach Durden coming up here in just a minute to kind of set the stage for the Mules and the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. And the Mules are going to win their 5th game in a row, 66-39. Brandon, thank you so much, my friend. Go enjoy the varsity game, and we're going to see you very soon, my friend, for high school baseball.
I look forward to it, brother.
Absolutely. Brandon Spain joining us, and Coach Will Durden was around here somewhere. I'm not sure where he went, but I'm sure he'll come back here in just a moment, and we will get him on the air as the Mules are going to get set to take on the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Let's step away for 1 minute, and we'll come right back, and we'll try to grab Coach Will Durden, get him on the air, and we'll come right back. Final score 66-39. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
And we are back here live as we get ready for the varsity contest. And I lost Coach Will Durden. He was up here somewhere. Not sure where exactly he went. And we are still waiting for the varsity of the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central to come out as well. So in the meantime, while we wait for them, let's go ahead and kind of set the stage for you on this varsity contest here coming up between the Mules and the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Let's start with New Madrid, and we got a chance to see them up close and personal during the showdown. During that time, they went 3-0 during the showdown, and man, they looked good during that showdown. 3-0, and really didn't have any issues whatsoever during that game, or during those games. We will see here tonight what they are able to do coming up. You look at the Eagles overall, they are coming in. They have won 17 of their last 18 ball games. They have won 12 in a row. By the way, they were state champions last year, and they have won their districts 3 years in a row. That is just high-powered offense here by New Madrid County Central. They are coming in averaging 72 points on offense, defensively giving up 55 points. They have not lost a game since December the 8th. And I know Eagle fans that don't want to talk about this, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I was there watching that game in person, and let me tell you, New Madrid County Central could have easily won that game against Sykeston. Probably should have won that game. A lot of controversy there toward the end. I know there was a technical foul, and that costed them the game. But let me tell you, they will have a chance here to redeem themselves coming up here in about a week from now. In the meantime, let's bring on Coach Will Durden of the Mules. And Coach, tonight I was talking to Kent Keith early on. I want to get your thoughts. I don't remember a time during your coaching career nor my broadcasting career where the Mules have played back-to-back games against the number one team in their class respectively. We are doing that this week.
There's not. I don't know. Like, I know we played some good teams traditionally around here, and but man, it's crazy how it falls that way in our conference.
It really is. So let's get right into it here for the Eagles. They are coming in winning 12 games in a row. B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones, Williamson averaging 23 points a ball game. Jadis Jones is averaging 27. Your thoughts on those two?
They're two really good players, and they feel like they've been in high school forever. I mean, they've been playing at a high level here in our conference in the state for 4 years now. They've been doing it since they were freshmen, and they're a good group, a good tandem. They play well off each other, and we're going to have our hands full tonight.
As fast as they are, they don't commit a lot of turnovers, under 13 turnovers a ball game. For your team, how critical will it be for your team to maybe slow the pace down a little bit? Is that your game scheme here tonight?
Well, we want to take care of the ball for sure. We need to take care of the ball. The one shining light in the Cape game, we turned them over more than they turned us over, but against a team like New Madrid and Sykes, and they're a team of runs, and if they get it going and we start turning the ball over, it could be a very long night. So
traditionally, we play New Madrid pretty close from time to time, and in your mind, the first few minutes will dictate this ball game. But for your team, how difficult is it going to be to contain Jadis Jones and B.J. Williamson here in the early going?
Yeah, he's a load. We had New Madrid last year down to the wire at their place. I thought we played them really well, and we're really tough. But great players make great plays then at the end of the game, and that's what they did. Is just Jadis is just going to try to dominate the game physically. I mean, he plays so hard, and we just got to match that. We got to match that intensity, and I keep telling our guys, I want to go out there and. I go out on the shield, want to play so hard, and we're asking out, and we got to pull them off. So whatever way the game's going, we want to play at the same. As far as like our temperament, we want to play hard.
Two more questions. Obviously, we're all adults here, and we all hear the chatter. The Mules are coming in, the huge underdogs for your team. What do they say to that, knowing that they are the underdogs in this game?
We're the underdog every game. We're always the underdog, and. Sometimes our kids embrace that role, and we just play off of it, and that's, I think I've been an underdog my entire life, so I like that. I like that.
And for you guys get Darius Graham back, Coach. How big is that going to be for our team?
It's going to be good. I mean, he gives us he definitely gives us an energy boost. I mean, he's another one of those guys that just goes out there and competes. So, we missed that a lot the other night, but he's going to help us tonight.
And then the key message to beat this team, Coach, and let's stun the world. In your mind, what's it going to come down to?
We're going to need to take care of the ball and keep Jadis off the boards.
All right, Coach, go get him. Best of luck to you. We'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, thanks.
You betcha. Head coach Will Durden joining us live. 8 minutes now until we tip off tonight between the Mules and the Eagles. Let's go ahead and talk about our starting lineups here tonight. Let's start with the away team on the scoreboard, and they are coming in, like we said a moment ago, they are 17-1 so far this year. They're being coached by Dontre Jenkins, in his first season. His assistant coaches are Jordan Kimball, Palmer Campbell, and Christian Phillips. His winning percentage is out of this world. We're talking .944 so far this year with a 17-1 record. And, of course, once again, averaging 72 points on offense, defensively only giving up 55 points. And let's meet the first off the bench here tonight for the Eagles. A 5'7" senior, number 12, Ty Williams. A 5'9" sophomore, number 14, Jaquan Jones. And number 32, Riley Harden, a 6'4" junior. Now looking over the starting five, dominated by 2 juniors and 3 seniors. Number 5, B.J. Williamson, averaging 23 points a ball game, a 6' senior. Number 10, Jadis Jones, averaging 27 points a ball game. He is a 6'5" senior. Number 15, Ramond Brooks, a 6'6" junior. He is averaging nearly 7 points a ball game. And number 20, A.J. Ruff, a 5'9" senior, averaging 8 points a ball game. And number 50, Marvion Cranford. He is a 6'3" junior. He is averaging 6 points per ball game. All right, let's go ahead now and introduce you to our starting lineup for the Poplar Bluff Mules. And the Mules are coming in this season 11-8 on the year. They're being coached by Will Durden in his 12th season, a record of 177 to 124, a winning percentage of .588. The Mules assistant coaches are Aaron Duncan and Dave McCormack. The Mules are entering the game 11 of their last 19 games. They are 1-1 in the conference. And by the way, the Mules' last district championship was all the way back in 2020 and 2021. And looking at the series between these two, the Mules have lost 5 consecutive games against New Madrid. Their last win was back in 2019 in New Madrid, where they won 66-32. Let's take a look now at some of the Mules here. Jay Edmondson, a 5'10 junior, number 5. Cameron Settle, a 6'3 senior. Also, number 4, LaDon Webb, a 5'9 freshman. Number 11, Nikolai Combat. He is a 6'3 freshman. Also, number 20, Dallas Williams, a 6'4 sophomore. Number 10, Jaquan McIntosh. He is a 6'2 senior. Number 34, Sammy Durden, a 6'3 freshman. And number 35, Cade Bussey. He is a 6'5 junior. Now the starting lineup, we believe it'll be 1 junior and 4 seniors. Number 1, Isaiah Neville. He is a 6'2 senior, averaging 6 points a ball game. Number 2, Darius Graham. He is a 6 senior, averaging 12 points a ball game. Number 13, Preston Moore, a 6'4 senior. Moore coming in, averaging 13 points a ball game. Number 24, Marlon Hickman Roberson. He is a 6'1 senior. Roberson averaging about 11 points a ball game. And Brendan Durden, he is a 6'1 junior, averaging nearly 10 points per ball game. That is the bench and the starting lineup for the Poplar Bluff Mules. So there you go. You heard Coach Will Durden talk about what he thought was going to be the keys to victory. It all starts with keeping Jadis Jones and B.J. Williamson out of the paint and keep them off the glass. If the Mules can do those things, we'll see what happens. They know it's going to be an uphill battle. We'll see what happens coming up here in about 4 minutes. Let's take our final timeout of the pregame. We will take a 2-minute timeout. We're going to come right back with the national anthem. We'll have your starting lineups and tip-off coming up. It is the Mules against the number 1 team in the state, the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. It's coming up in 2 minutes live on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Kevin's Auto and Tire is now a certified dealer for Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Kevin's Auto is also a full-service garage from brakes and oil changes to electrical and AC.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
All right, so we are now 90 seconds away from the opening tip-off here tonight between Mules and the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks, and we are about ready. Poplar Bluff looking to come in and have a good showing over this really good team out of the Eagles here out of New Madrid County Central. They are state-ranked #1 in Class 3. Mules, I'm trying to remember a time the Mules have had games where we have played multi-state ranked teams back-to-back, and we are doing that here tonight. So we'll see what the Mules have in store. So now the Mules will get ready to take on. We're going to go down courtside here. Momentarily, we will have the national anthem, I believe, performed by the Show Me Marching Band. And then we'll come back with the opening lineups. We'll put 8 minutes up on the scoreboard, and we'll give it a whirl. Here is the national anthem by the Show Me Marching Band. By the Show Me Marching Band here tonight. And now we're going to meet our starting lineups here, and we'll see how accurate we were. Once again, we appreciate you tuning in here on social media, whether you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube. Make sure and hit that share button for us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, so here we go now as we get set for the starting lineups. Let's go. Number 5, B.J. Williamson, a 6-foot senior. And I believe the PA kind of slowed down on me just a little bit. Now B.J. Williamson, 6-foot senior guard. He is averaging 23 points a ball game. Number 10, Jadis Jones, a 6'5" senior. He is averaging 27 points a ball game. Number 12, Ty Williams is going to get that start here tonight. He is a 5'7" senior. Raymond Brooks, a 6'6" junior. And number 20, A.J. Ruff. So Marvion Cranford is not going to get the start here tonight. So Cranford will be off the bench here. And now the lights go dark as we get the Mules now coming up here. Be the second time that our Mules section, there you go, Tim, we'll get that on camera. Mules now, the lights go dark, and the student section, they wanted to dim it as we get ready for the lineups here. Number 1, Isaiah Neville, a 6'2" senior. Darius Graham is going to get that second introduction momentarily. He'll come off the bench here tonight. Looks like Preston Moore, a 6'4" senior, is going to come in. Make that Dallas Williams will get the start here tonight. He is a 6'4" sophomore. Number 24, Marlon Hickman Roberson, a 6'1" senior. And number 30, Brendan Durden, is the fifth starter tonight for the Mules. Durden, it is a 6'1" junior. All right, so here we go as we get set for Mules basketball. Stephanie Pierce says, let's go Mules, as does Marion Tibbs. We are about ready. I'm Frankie Castile. He's Tim Hicks on the camera. It'll be Brooks, Isaiah Neville in the middle. It is now time for the opening tip-off. We are live in Poplar Bluff. The number 1 team in Class 3 goes against the Mules. Whistle sounds, we are underway. It'll be controlled by the Eagles from New Madrid County Central, wearing their light green uniforms. Well, the yellow uniforms rather, with the green numbering and the green trim. Mules are the home whites, maroon trim, maroon numbering. B.J. Williamson stepping inside the paint. What a block by Roberson. Mules now down the floor for the first opportunity here. Roberson gonna go down. Brendan Durden for 3. It's off the mark. It's no good. Thought that was gonna go. Good rebound by Jones. Jadis Jones lobs it in to Brooks. Good job that time by Preston Moore. So the Mules right now coming out at least offensively hyped up. We'll see if the offense can catch up. Let me tell you, this offense here by the Eagles, they will get hyped up. It won't take them very long. They can score 10 points in a mere matter of moments. Durden now slowing it down just a little bit, picked up by A.J. Ruff. Isaiah Neville now going into Moore. Moore works on Brooks. Pull-up jumper is too strong. Good rebound that time by Jadis Jones. Jones now looking for help, finds A.J. Ruff. Ruff now long pass to Brooks, and another block here by Durden. It's going to go out of bounds, and last touch by the Mules. Tell you what, you got to commend the Mules defensively, but it won't take long, and this team from New Madrid County Central, they're going to get warmed up, let me tell you. B.J. Williamson goes up, and he will draw the contact. He'll shoot 2 free throws coming up. Christopher Scobie says, let's go New Madrid County Central. Let me know what team you're going for tonight. First one on the way by B.J. Williamson, rattles in. New Madrid County Central leads by 1. B.J. Williamson so far this season, 73% on the free throw line. A fairly good free throw shooter, misses that one. Rebounded by Roberson. Grandma Jackie tuning in along W Highway in Poplar Bluff. Durden goes coast to coast, lays it in off the glass and scores it home. 2-1 now. Mules out in front. 6:18 to go here in the first quarter. Hit that share button for us on social media. We want these kids to be seen. Brooks now back out to Ty Williams. Good job going inside to Jadis Jones. Mules defensive pressure right now. Good offensive rebound by Brooks as A.J. Ruff could not get the shot to go down. 3-2 now. Boy, Mules doing a good job defensively in the paint. Williams for a big 3. Dallas Williams buries that triple. And the Mules, just like that, answer back. It's 5-3. Good dish inside to Brooks. And that's one thing that, man, how do you defend that? They've got so many weapons for New Madrid County Central. And right now, Jadis Jones doing an amazing job of finding the open men. Right now, it's Brooks down low. Gonna be a foul on Preston Moore, his first, team foul number 2. So now Brooks now on the free throw line. He'll get 2. He misses the first one. Brooks so far this year on the free throw line, 64%. He is now 7 out of 12. Second one is up, and he missed them both. Roberson with the rebound. Roberson now gets a little bit of space inside the paint. Shot is a little bit short. Good rebound that time by Jadis Jones. He is out in open space. Count it, and the bucket Boy, Jones, I told you, this kid, he's going to get his. He will get his, no doubt. It's going to be a foul on Preston Moore. That's number 2 on him, and Cameron Settle is going to come in. It is now 5-5 now, the score. As Jadis Jones gets his first bucket, he will have an opportunity for a three-point play. The first one is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Roberson again. 5-5 is your score. 5:21 to play here in the opening quarter. Durden now, guarded by A.J. Ruff. Inside the paint, lays it up with the floater and scores. He's got 4 points in the ball game. 5:10 to go in the first. A.J. Ruff finds Brooks. Brooks now back around to Ruff. Ruff picked up by Isaiah Neville. One-on-one there as A.J. Ruff tries to go baseline, finds a wide open Jadis Jones, tips it in and scores. I told you this young man will get his 20-plus, and we are tied up again at 7 apiece. Durden now inside the paint. Turnaround jumper is good. He's got 6. Boy, Durden looks good here in the first 4 minutes so far of the ball game. 9-7 now. The Mules lead early in this one, but can they keep up this pace with this team from New Madrid County Central? Good move inside to Brooks. Good job by B.J. Williamson, and we are tied again at 9. 4:23 now to go in the first quarter. Mules and the Eagles, good dish to Isaiah Neville. Neville goes up and scores. And now the Mules lead 11-9. Boy, the Mules look good here in the first quarter so far, the first half anyway of the quarter. B.J. Williamson, long two-pointer, it's good. Boy, he loves that shot. How do you defend that one away from the basket? Scores it 11-11 now the score. We are tied at 11. By the way, Morgan McIntosh will join us coming up this ball game as well. Turnover there by the Mules. Settle loses it, and here comes B.J. Williamson over to Jadis Jones. Jones now 27 points on the season. He averages, ball is no good. Good rebound that time by Brendan Durden. And we're going to get a whistle. Timeout called by the Mules, a 30-second timeout. Let's step away with them. Our timeouts are brought to you by Baldwin Toyota. We're back in 30 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
You're in the zone with Baldwin Toyota. Today's spotlight is a 2023 Toyota RAV4. Grab your teammates for the ultimate ride. The 2023 Toyota RAV4 offers a spacious interior and configurable cargo space. Now you can carry all your gear for the big game.
That's right. And with the RAV4's all-wheel drive technology, you can effortlessly tackle any terrain.
Get in the game and visit Baldwin Toyota and experience the 2023 Toyota RAV4 for yourself. And now back to Mules action.
3:36 to go here in the first quarter of play. Timeout called by the Mules. They've got 4 timeouts left. And now the Mules will get it right back, and there's a turnover. Good job that time by Darius Graham, who just checks in and takes it right back. So Darius Graham back in the ball game now for the Mules. And we're going to get a whistle here and a travel called by Isaiah Neville. Turnover there by the Mules. So we're going to go back and forth now. Durden going to take a seat for just a minute. Darius Graham, who just checks in for the first time in the ball game. 3:15 to go. We are tied up at 11. Boy, this possession very critical for both teams, more so for the Mules. On the other side, Cranford checking in now for the Eagles. Jadis Jones, he'll try to push his way inside the paint, misses the shot. The tip in is no good. Rebounded by Darius Graham. Graham gonna lose it in transition. A steal by A.J. Ruff, and my goodness, B.J. Williamson gonna go inside to a wide open Brooks, and he knocks it down 13-11, and the Mules now trail for the first time in this ball game. We'll see how the Mules respond. Dallas Williams, a long three. This one is no good. And Jadis Jones with a big rebound that time. 13-11 now. A.J. Ruff, he wants a three. Ball's in the air. It's in and out. No good. And good job that time by Darius Graham. Boy, that one could have been disastrous for the Mules. And we're going to get a timeout. And Darius Graham is going right to, it's not gonna be a timeout. Darius Graham is going right to the locker room. Not sure what happened. We're going to see Durden check right back in for Darius Graham. I've got Morgan McIntosh right beside us. I didn't see what happened that time to Darius Graham.
I'm speechless. It's going so fast, I can't keep up.
Cameron Settle for a three, takes a rare three. It's no good. Rebounded that time by Jadis Jones.
I kind of think he may got the wind knocked out of him.
Maybe so. B.J. Williamson gets it inside to Brooks, into Cranford. His shot is no good. Cranford can't get the shot to go down. Durden with the rebound. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. This one on B.J. Williamson. Inadvertent contact that time. We're going to see Jay Edmondson coming in for Isaiah Neville. Also back in the ballgame for New Madrid County Central. For Brooks, it'll be Ty Williams. Mules, also Jaquan McIntosh is coming in the ballgame for Cameron Settle.
That's a good last name.
It is McIntosh, a 6'2" senior. Shamika says, let's go New Madrid County Central. Let us know who you're going for tonight. Hit that share button for us. A big crowd on YouTube, but we knew there would be. Long two-pointer by Dallas Williams. Roberson with the rebound. Roberson, his first bucket of the ball game, and we are tied at 13. We'll keep an eye out for Darius Graham. Cranford inside the paint. Boy, he don't miss many of those shots from inside the paint. Rebounded by Jay Edmondson.
Oh, they're putting pressure.
Oh, good move by Edmondson to Roberson. His shot is no good. Rebounded by A.J. Ruff. Boy, a fast-paced game right now. Oh, what a save by Jadis Jones.
That was beautiful.
That one should have went out of bounds. It will be a turnover, but man, what a great job by Jones to save it that time.
I thought it was going to go in. That was a big effort.
Oh, you got a fan, Miss McIntosh. Maybe you know her, Terry McCormack.
That's my girl.
Brendan Durden now, under a minute to go. Mules and the Eagles tied up at 13. Good job by Cranford stepping in, intercepting that pass. B.J. Williamson is going to draw the foul as Jay Edmondson. I'm okay with that foul. Otherwise, it would have been 2 points for B.J. Williamson. Miss Johnson says, let's go Eagles.
Yeah, lots of Eagles fans.
Oh, yeah. Our YouTube crowd tonight is huge.
Yeah, I have a good friend in New Madrid, Sarah Ezel. She posted she was watching. And I said, listen for me.
Glad she is watching. I tell you what, we got a chance to watch this team back in December, and I've become a huge New Madrid County Central fan.
Oh, my gosh, how can you not?
Great team, great coaching, class act team, and they're playing hard right now. They're being pushed by the Mules. The question is, can the Mules maintain this pace all 4 quarters?
I hope so. If this game stays like this for 4 quarters, it's going to be exciting.
20 seconds here. Jadis Jones trying to give his team the lead going into the second quarter. Jones now going to be fouled. Edmondson didn't mean to, tried to move, and when he did, he bumped into him. Yeah. It'll be a second personal, and that's going to put Jones on the free throw line for 2 free throws. Jones, so far tonight in this ball game, he's got 4 points. He is 0 for 1 on the free throw line, 65% on the season. He is 0 for 1 tonight. We'll see if he makes these 2. The Mules will have 11.3 seconds. He misses that one. But I'll tell you, for Mules fans, this kid is a good shooter, and he will turn it around in the blink of an eye.
Oh, yeah.
Second one is up, and it's good. 14-13. I hear the Mules section chanting overrated. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so a bit.
I think they're trying to get to him, but they know he's not.
They're trying to get to him, but that's one thing Mr. Jones is not, let me tell you. Joshua Knight tuning in. Glad to have you alongside, Josh. 5.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter, 14-13. Good bounce pass inside to Roberson. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Jadis Jones. Launches one. And at the end of 1 quarter, the Mules only down by 1. We'll step away for 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Caring for those you love also means taking good care of yourself. At Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center, our healthcare providers take the time to identify your health risks and help you prioritize good health. Regular checkups and age-appropriate screenings are important to be healthy now and stay well in the future. With same or next day appointments and online scheduling, we make it easy to make an appointment right now. You can even see us from the comfort of your own home via telehealth. Put your health first today by making an appointment by visiting pbrmc.com and searching online scheduling.
Kevin's Auto and Tire is now a certified dealer for Bridgestone and Firestone tires. Kevin's Auto is also a full-service garage from brakes and oil changes to electrical and AC. Don't forget they also offer custom muffler work. It's Kevin's Auto and Tire, located on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
All right, so we get ready now for the second quarter of play. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Morgan McIntosh and Tim Hicks. And we are live. Here we go now as the Mules inbound. They are going from right to left on your radio dial and your TV screen.
Oh.
Boy, Durden nearly had it taken away. Pull-up jumper by Isaiah Neville. It's no good. B.J. Williamson with the rebound. And here come the Eagles on the other way. Oh, what a good move inside to Cranford. And Cranford is going to draw the contact. And he will shoot some free throws coming up here. Well, that was a good move inside by B.J. Williamson. This Eagles team not messing around. Going to be a foul on Isaiah Neville, his first. Team foul number 1. The Mules, by the way, shooting 40%. The Eagles also shooting 40%. And Cranford's first free throw is no good. He'll get one more. Second free throw coming up here. And missed them both. A big offensive rebound by A.J. Ruff. And now Jadis Jones inside the paint there, off the glass. And yes, he is. 7 points already here in the ball game. They lead by 3 now. Darius Graham, glad to see him back in the ball game. Preston Moore's going to check in momentarily. Dallas Williams now over to Roberson. Roberson near the out of bounds line rather. Darius Graham thought about taking a 3. Going to be good job by Jadis Jones taking it away. Jones goes up, and I believe, are they going to count it or are they going to stay on the floor? Believe they're going to say it was on the floor. Yep, so no basket. Brendan Durden is going to be calling for the foul. Dallas Williams coming out. Preston Moore back in the ball game. So 2 quick fouls on the Mules here in this quarter. Oh, good move on the inbound.
Oh, hang on to it.
Good job that time by Preston Moore to hang on to Brooks. Rebounded by Roberson. Mules down by 3, 16-13. Mules are led by Brendan Durden. He's got 6, by the way. Also 3 by Dallas Williams, 2 by Roberson, 2 by Neville on the other end. You've got 6 points by Brooks. Also 7 by Jones, 3 by B.J. Williamson, and that's it so far. 6:47 to go first half. Isaiah Neville guarded by Cranford. Tries to get it to Durden. Now they do. Oh, boy, good double team there by New Madrid County Central to collapse on Durden. Absolutely.
Incredible.
One of the best defensive teams we're going to see all year. Durden turnaround jumper, long 2. He's got 8 points. It is 16-15 now. The Mules are down by 1 again.
Elizabeth, Jane, and Walt say go Eagles to me.
Go Eagles, I tell you what. Oh, good pass inside. Brooks' shot is no good. And we're going to get a foul on Darius Graham, it looks like. Brooks, he's got 6 points here in the ball game. Graham is going to pick up his first. Mules have a student section here tonight. One thing we didn't see on Friday, they are louder tonight than they were on Friday at homecoming.
I was stunned when I pulled up and saw the crowd outside on a Tuesday night. That's awesome.
Well, I tell you what, this team from New Madrid, they are worth the price of admission. A.J. Ruff near the free throw line, 18-15. Can't say a bad word about this team. This team is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Fun to call for, too. Good job by Isaiah Neville getting it to Preston Moore. His shot is no good. And Darius Graham does save it off of Jadis Jones.
Wow.
I'm not sure how in the world he was able to save that one, but he did. 5:47 to go here in the first half. 18-15. Mules down by 3. They're going to inbound to Darius Graham. Graham played in Tampa Bay, Florida on Friday.
Yes, he did.
Him and Logan Height did a great job from what we have been told. Graham a long 3. It's going to be short. Good job by Roberson. Somehow comes away with the offensive rebound. His shot is no good. Picked up by B.J. Williamson, and then Preston Moore nearly stole it away.
Such a good effort. Yeah, Darius Graham and Logan Height, 2 names we are very used to hearing on on here.
Yes, we are. Cade Bussey going to check in for Poplar Bluff. Him and Isaiah Neville back in. Darius Graham and Preston Moore will take a seat. So Cade Bussey checking in for the first time. Also Dallas Williams coming back in as well for the Mules. Boy, A.J. Ruff going to be partially swatted away by Neville, but then cleaning it up is Brooks. Brooks now with 8 points here in the ball game. 20-15 the score now. Mules are down by 5, and they need a bucket right now. Going to be taken away by Cranford. Wrong player as Neville tried to go inside. Jadis Jones sees an opening. He goes up and it rims out on him, but he gets his own rebound. I told you this kid is going to get his. It is now just like that. New Madrid County Central, they turn it around 22-15. Roberson now guarded by Ruff, and now Neville gets a little bit of space. Goes up and it's no good. He got his missed shot. And now the ball is on the floor, picked up by B.J. Williamson. Mules all of a sudden have gone cold. It was 16-15, a 6-0 run. Make it 9-0 run as B.J. Williamson, he leans into that one.
Yeah, we need a breather.
Timeout called by the Mules, and that's a timeout by the Mules, and you're right, they needed that full timeout right there. So we'll step away for 30 seconds. It is all of a sudden a 9-0 run by the Eagles. They lead 25-15 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
So 4:13 to go here in the first half, and this Eagles team, and this is what we have expected from them, they can turn it on in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
You've got some fans back home somewhere watching you tonight or listening to you, is that right?
Yeah, I've got my little buddies. I shouted them out a minute ago. Elizabeth, Jane, and Walton, New Madrid, are watching, and they said, "Go Eagles!" Big Eagles fans over there.
Tell you what, I can see why with this team. 25-15 is your score. And this one's going to go out of bounds as Jay Edmondson checking back in for the Mules. So Edmondson in the ball game now. Dallas Williams over to Neville. Thought about taking a three-pointer, gets it back out to Jay Edmondson. Edmondson going to have it taken away by Jadis Jones. Jadis Jones right now with 9 points. Ramon Brooks has 8 points, 6 points by B.J. Williamson, and 2 points by A.J. Ruff. And that is your scoring right there by the Eagles. Dallas Williams outside to Roberson. Wide open three, money. Boy, Roberson needed that three ball right there.
Yeah. We need some momentum. Hopefully that lights fire under them.
25-18 the score.
All right. Oh, just about turned it over.
So now B.J. Williamson going to have it taken away.
Good
Great
defense.
job by Jay Edmondson. Edmondson now
Slow it down.
over to Isaiah Neville. Mules going fast right now, getting it inside, taken away by Brooks. 25-18 the score now. A.J. Ruff near the free throw line and gets it over to Brooks now. Brooks with 8 points, misses that shot. Good job again at that time by Jay Edmondson. Him and Neville went for the rebound. We're going to see Darius Graham and looks like Moore. Three ball this time is no good by Roberson. Rebounded by B.J. Williamson. And I believe it's going to be a foul on Edmondson, number 3 on him in the ball game. And now we're going to see Durden, Preston Moore, and Darius Graham. Cade Bussey coming out, also Isaiah Neville and Jay Edmondson. Mules have on the floor Darius Graham, Preston Moore, Dallas Williams, Roberson, and Durden. On the other end, B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones, Ramon Brooks, A.J. Ruff, and Cranford, a big three-pointer. Boy, that's a natural shooter out there. B.J. Williamson He's got 9 here in the early going. Him and Jadis Jones, 18 points of the team's 28. Dallas Williams, turnaround jumper is no good. Tip in is no good by Darius Graham.
Yeah, they're just a little off on their timing there.
B.J. Williamson got the the rebound rather, and this one nearly taken out of bounds. Stephanie Pierce, absolutely. Logan Height, how can you not mention that kid? A great wrestler for the Mules, a great football player.
Great football player.
We're going to miss him next year, no doubt.
Absolutely.
We may try to get him a uniform for next year if he wants to come back and play. Going to get a 3-second lane violation against the Eagles, and for New Madrid County Central, that's only their 4th turnover of the ball game. The Mules have 7.
The student section. They're getting with it tonight, aren't they?
They really are. Mules down by double digits here. Mules trying to keep it close. Durden going inside and count it, and the bucket. Durden is fired up down there.
Is. I love to see it. I love whenever he gets worked up.
He's got 10 points here in the contest. All right, so complete honesty with you as we see Cranford gets called for the foul. Normally, honestly, I bleed maroon and white. I know you do as well.
Yeah.
But when you're playing New Madrid, it's kind of hard not to root for each team.
Oh, yeah. No, I
New Madrid,
enjoy a good game, too.
I'm telling you. Missing that free throw. Jones goes up for the rebound. Boy, he's just an athlete all the way around. I asked a question during the showdown, which sport does he like better, football or basketball? He's great in both.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
A.J. Ruff for 3.
Definitely an athlete.
He's got 5 points in the ball game. When you've got team members that can do that, it takes the pressure off of Williamson and Jones.
Look at this defense.
They swarm the ball.
I mean, they do. They really do.
Good job going into Roberson. Preston Moore with a nice assist. 31-22 now the score. They got the wrong score on the scoreboard. They say 30-24. It's not a 6-point game. It's 31-22. Another 3-ball by A.J. Ruff. 34-22 now. We're going to get a timeout called. And this one, we'll see who they called that one on. I believe it's going to be a timeout on Poplar Bluff. Now the officials are going to come over. Yeah, now the official, the scorekeeper for New Madrid saying the same thing. I've got 34-22. The scoreboard says 33-22.
I'm trusting Frankie.
I'm taking real-time stats. Believe me, I want it to be a closer ball game, but I'm telling you, it's 34-22.
Yeah, I think they're down there saying.
Yep, it is.
I heard Frankie say it was
34-22, so they get it fixed now. So it was an official timeout because of the scoreboard situation. Hey, I want to be fair. I want to be completely fair, and I mean, at one point they had it 30-24. I'll take that too, but that wasn't the right score. That's what I've got anyway. So now no timeout called. It was just to make sure that the scorekeeper had the right score. So here we go now. Hit that share button for us on social media, and thank you again for tuning in, whether you're going for New Madrid County Central, whether you're going for the Mules. Boy, we appreciate you tuning in. And I said this back in December. I really believe that this team from New Madrid County Central, they're going to win the SEMO Conference. They've got a date coming up with Sykeston coming up next Friday, or February 9th.
I want to watch that.
That will dictate who wins the SEMO Conference. And I'm telling you, this team out of New Madrid County Central, they're equipped to win that game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to watch that game.
They should have won that game the last time. Honestly, there was some controversy there at the end of the ball game. A steal right there. Here we go. B.J. Williamson inside the paint. You betcha he's got 11 now. And now it's a 14-point ball game.
Oh, come on, Mules.
Preston Moore checking a seat. LaDon Webb is in the ball game now for the first time. We're going to see Neville and Durden back in. Darius Graham will take a seat. So the Mules have on the floor Isaiah Neville, LaDon Webb, Dallas Williams, Marlon Hickman-Roberson, and Brendan Durden. We are 1 minute now away from halftime. Cranford goes inside. He lays it up and scores, and all of a sudden it is now a 38-22 ball game.
This defense.
Mules have some numbers now if they get out ahead. Neville gets it to LaDon Webb. He thought about taking a three-pointer. He is lethal from outside. When he gets going, Durden's shot is good.
Great shot.
Good shot, good setup by Roberson.
I see them. I see New Madrid communicating a little bit, but honestly, it doesn't even seem like they have to. They're in sync.
They know each other so well. You can tell they play a lot of games together.
Yeah.
Cranford going inside to Jones, and just like that, no communication. It's like they know their thoughts.
Yeah, we need to see what's going on here. I think
going to get a foul on B.J. Williamson, and that's number 2 on him.
They're able to communicate without even talking to each other. It's so impressive.
I know we live in Bluff, but it's just hard not to get excited for a team like New Madrid County Central.
Yeah.
Preston Moore going to check in for Dallas Williams. Mules here tonight, they are shooting 39%. The Eagles are shooting 55%. And oh, by the way, they're up by 16. So now LaDon Webb gets it, and he's going to go to the ground, steal by Ruff.
Defense.
And now Jones with the dish. Jones, a two-handed jam.
Right
at halftime. Boy, Eagle fans, let's hear you on that one. Coach Jenkins, he's fired up right now. His team leading 42-24. So let's go to a 2-minute break, and when we come back here, let's talk about what's going on in downtown Poplar Bluff, if you don't mind.
All the time.
Let's do that coming up. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Your halftime report brought to you by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists. We're back in 2 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
All right, so we are back here, and the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, they've got a lead of 42-24. Let's go ahead real quickly and tell you the score breakdown. And let's start with the Eagles. They are led by Jadis Jones. He's got 13 points, 11 by B.J. Williamson, 8 points each by Ramon Brooks and A.J. Ruff, and 2 by Marvion Cranford. On the other side, the Mules are led by Brendan Durden. He's got 12, 7 by Marlon Hickman-Roberson, and then 3 points by Dallas Williams and 2 by Isaiah Neville. And that is the scoring breakdown so far here in the first half. Not much. Oh, my bad. There you go. There you go.
Here I am. Yeah, man. Whew.
So let's talk about what's going on in downtown Poplar Bluff. And I know that there's something going on. I can't put my finger on it. Something's going on in April where we might be in the dark for a little bit, Morgan. Let's bring you on camera. So first off, wave to your fans who are watching you back in New Madrid or at home. And let's talk about what's going on here in downtown Bluff.
Oh, man. So I'm sure it didn't seem like you knew. You said we're in the dark.
I had no idea. What can I say?
So we have the total eclipse coming up in yeah, there you go. Can you hear me now? We have the total eclipse coming up in April, and the 6th, 7th, and 8th is going to be madness around here. So the 6th, we're going to have Operate the Rogers downtown. The 7th, we're going to have a music festival downtown in Half East Courtyard. We have Mary Beth Bird that was top 10 finalist on American Idol last year. She's going to be there. And we also have on Saturday night at the Coliseum is going to be Night Ranger. Sunday night is Jeff Foxworthy. And then Monday's the Eclipse. And we have a ton of stuff going on in between that. Night golf at the golf course and other things sprinkled in all over town. Yeah, they're fast.
Kids are running around here. It's great.
But it's going to be great. I'm so excited. We're going to have a lot of people coming into our community, and it's going to be great for our small businesses, our locally owned businesses. I can't wait.
You know, and do I dare ask how much time and energy you have put into making all this happen? Because I can't imagine how many folks it's taken to get all this together.
So before I joined the chamber, I was already attending meetings, and we've been meeting for about a year and a half, maybe a little longer. So there's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes that people didn't even realize. A pretty big group of us have been meeting for a while at the chamber. Steve kind of coordinated efforts, and it's been, from the Army Corps of Engineers at the lake to downtown to our law enforcement. It's a huge community effort, and it's gonna be huge.
Can I switch gears for just 1 minute? And you talked about the chamber, and can we give a big shout out really quickly, if you don't mind, to a lady who I've known for a long time, Debbie Sliger, who recently was named Citizen of the Year.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get emotional if I talk about it. She's incredible. Love a woman-owned business, love a downtown business, and she's just a pillar down there. And 2 years in a row, and it had nothing to do with me being at the chamber, but 2 years in a row to have downtown business owners receive our Citizen of the Year award. They truly were nominated, and a committee chose them, but it just shows how much this community supports our downtown, and how much we love to see the efforts that these folks are putting in down there. And Debbie absolutely deserved it. No doubt in my mind.
When she realized that she was Citizen of the Year, kind of tell us what was in her mind at that time, because she's a very humble lady.
Oh, yes.
And she will honestly take credit and dish it somewhere else, because that's the kind of person she is.
And she did.
Oh, she did. Absolutely did.
She took that award with her family, for sure. She received that honor with her daughter and with her grandkids and everybody else. It meant a lot to her, and I think Steve had to just about hold her up on stage.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
She was stunned, and you could see it all over her face. And by the time people realized who it was, I stood up and turned so I could watch her reaction, because it's amazing when they don't know.
Sure,
it's
absolutely.
Amazing when they don't know, and she did not know.
She really didn't know until the chamber banquet itself?
She did not know.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, and so it was. But the tricky thing is getting them there. I've never been on this side of it.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, I've had to be part of that kind of, okay, how are we going to get them there without their knowing? And it's fun, it's exciting, and then when they get there and they don't know, it's beautiful. It really is. It's amazing to see them to be honored and not have a clue it's coming. And
well, I'll tell you what, you and Steve and Macy, you guys do such a great job for the city of Poplar Bluff and downtown Poplar Bluff. And we're happy to have you. And I can't wait for the Eclipse. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do so many great things between now and then. And I've been told that our hotels are already filled up for that weekend. You have so many events going on as well. Do we know roughly how many people might be in Poplar Bluff during that weekend?
So we can only estimate, but based on other areas our size that have had an eclipse, and based on how many hotel rooms that have sold and in the area, we're expecting 25,000 more people in our area. But like I said, we've been planning, we've been meeting with folks for a long time, so we're going to be as prepared as we can be, whether that's trash, porta potties, whatever it may be. But our shuttle services, we're going to have free shuttles in our community to help eliminate some of that traffic and accidents. And we really are going into this as prepared as I think we can be, and are going to make the best of it. We've been given a natural, amazing thing that just is happening here, and we're doing what we can with it. And I know that it's going to be good for our small businesses.
Sure.
And that's what I'm most excited about.
And we're going to help you every step of the way that we can. So if this game ended right now for New Madrid County Central, who would your player of the game be?
Oh, my.
Who would you think?
I mean, B.J. Williamson is blowing me away, but Jadis Jones, I mean.
I'm going to give you another name. I'm going to say A.J. Ruff, and here's why. It's not because of his offense.
Yeah.
It is he is playing tremendous defense right now. And when it was close, and I know it wasn't very long, but even when it wasn't close, this almost got nailed by somebody running right here behind me. Almost got a clothesline there. But I was going to say, A.J. Ruff, I mean, his defense is by far some of the best I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
He plays hard as can be. By the way, Jackson right now leading 24-21. They are taking on Charleston. They are trying to win at Charleston for the first time in 24 years.
Oh, wow.
And right now, a 3-point ball game. Jackson leads at Charleston. So there you go, New Madrid County Central fans.
Wow.
We're about ready to get back to the game as the Mules trail 42-24, and we are about ready for the third quarter to begin. And appreciate you, Morgan, for hanging out tonight on a huge ball game here in Southeast Missouri. The #1 team in the state of Missouri in Class 3 taking on Poplar Bluff, and they are proving why, showing us why.
Rightfully so.
They are the #1 team.
Absolutely.
They are playing a good game so far. We still have one more half to go. That is the good news for the Mules. The bad news is, can you contain this team out of New Madrid County Central? Because right now, they are hard to contain in their first. Oh, they're going to say Jadis Jones, a rare turnover, stepped over the out-of-bounds line there on the inbound. So now the Mules are set to inbound. So Marvion Cranford is going to check in now, or he'll come in. He'll start the second half. So now they're going to go ahead and restart the clock at 8 minutes now. 42-24 the score. Boy, if the Mules want to get back in this ball game, the first 4 minutes here are very critical. Tom Cash is tuning in here tonight on social media. I'll get to your comment in just a minute. Roberson's shot is short. Oh, I thought somebody fell.
No, it was just my stool. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought maybe you fell or something.
I'm too short to see over the rail.
So now Jones with it. A.J. Ruff again for 3. This one is off the mark. Preston Moore with a big rebound that time. The Mules going the other direction now with it. Going to be out of bounds. Turnover on the Mules.
Had a little too much on it.
7:29 to go here in the third. I get your drift of about being short. I'm only 6'3". Jadis Jones now going inside the paint. Nice move. It's a little bit short that time. Another big rebound by Preston Moore, but the Mules have got to turn these into points anytime you miss. Good job going inside to Durden, missing a wide open shot that time. A.J. Ruff with the rebound. Coming up on the 7-minute mark now, B.J. Williamson inside the paint. Nice touch that time. 13 points. And how do you defend that? Stephen Randall says, let's go Mules. Glad to have everybody alongside here tonight. Isaiah Neville back over to Preston Moore. His shot is going to be short. Rebounded by A.J. Ruff again. B.J. Williamson, his shot is no good. Brooks, though, trying to do the tip in there. It's no good. Rebounded by the Mules. Okay, full disclosure, you couldn't see that on camera as we see the miss there by Roberson. Jones with a rebound. A kid came up to me and gave me a hug, and the truth is, I have no idea who that kid was.
I
have no idea.
I think he's just a fan.
Maybe. I have no idea who that kid was.
I was gonna ask, but you seemed fine. So.
Cranford misses the shot, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on New Madrid County Central. It'll be his second personal. Neville going to take a seat. Darius Graham is back in. Myra's watching from work tonight. Glad to have you alongside, Miss Knight. As Durden now going to get fouled here. Boy, Durden's had himself a good game. 12 points overall, 12 before halftime, 6 in the first quarter, 6 in the second. Going to be a foul on A.J. Ruff, going to be his first, team foul number 2.
I really enjoy watching Durden play. He plays with a lot of heart, and you can tell it means a lot to him.
6 minutes here. Darius Graham going to go near the free throw line. Pull-up jumper,
yeah,
you betcha.
Beautiful.
His first bucket of the ball game, 44-26, 18-point lead. Boy, the Mules have got to figure out a way. And how do you do it? I don't have a game plan for you. They got to figure out a way to stop number 10, Jadis Jones, and B.J. Williamson. He gets the ball. He can do whatever he wants out there. Him and B.J. Williamson, it's been that way all season long. Dallas Williams picking up his first personal foul. And now B.J. Williamson got a chance to interview him.
Oh,
big block by Isaiah Neville. Or make that...
Yeah.
Durden, rather, on the block.
What people can't see is that you're up here taking every single stat, and I don't know how you do it. It's pretty amazing.
It's sometimes with a team like Madrid County Central, they make it tough on you as fast as they play.
You asked me a question a minute ago. I can't even keep up what's happening, and then watching you do that.
So A.J. Ruff with a big steal, and a foul going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Preston Moore. It's number 3 on him. If it is, it will be on Preston Moore. Tell you what, you got to tip your cap here to Madrid County Central. They have allowed no points right now by Preston Moore. He averages 13 a ball game, and so far he has been scoreless.
Yeah, and he's one of our big guys.
He
usually is down low putting up some buckets.
Boy, what a move by A.J. Ruff. Soft touch that time at 10 points. Telling you, A.J. Ruff, he's in my nomination for player of the game the way he's been playing. Of course, you get your points by B.J. Williamson, Jadis Jones. Darius Graham with the left-hand finish. It's no good. He got the tip in, but it's no good as well. This one goes out of bounds. Mules right now shooting 34%. They have been out-rebounded 24-20. Mules only have 5 offensive rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds by the Eagles. Darius Graham from the inbound. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Jadis Jones. Jones, by the way, is averaging a double-double. Big steal by Preston Moore. Darius Graham with the lay-in. It's no good.
Beautiful, too.
Ball still batted around. Jadis Jones again, another rebound for that young man, averaging a double-double. He's already got one here tonight, 13 points and 13 rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds. He keeps that trend continuing. Entering the ball game, averaging 27 points and 12 rebounds. He's already eclipsed that here tonight. And we still have a whole half to go for the most part.
Eclipsed. I caught it.
There you go. Darius Graham, his shot from the elbow. He's got 4 points.
Plug in the eclipse anytime we can.
Going to get a timeout called by the Eagles. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll step away for 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 46-28. We're back in 30 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Oh, Grandma, there's another PB Realty sign.
Yes, I know, dear. PB Realty signs are everywhere.
Another one, and it says Legacy Farm.
Did you know PB Realty and Legacy Farm and Land Specialist have 3 offices in Poplar Bluff, plus offices in Donovan, Piedmont, and even Branson? This is Lucy Wheeler with PB Realty. Call me today, 573-785-7600, or my cell, 429-3243.
4:08 to go here in the third quarter of play. Thank you, David. Another fan for you, David Hadley, good friend of ours to the program.
Hey, David.
Resides up in Farmington, graduated from Bluff.
I graduated with David.
He says, I got a good partner here tonight on the broadcast.
Oh, David, he's sweet.
4:08 to go here in the third quarter of play. Jadis Jones going to inbound. Huge crowd watching us here on YouTube. Well over 400 on a Tuesday night. Glad to have everybody alongside.
John Pratt messaged me and said, go Mules.
John Pratt tuning in. Brooks now gets it. Jay Evanson checking in for the Mules. B.J. Williamson, long 2. It's no good. Another offensive rebound by Jadis Jones. Count it, and the bucket. He's got 15 points. This kid's fun to watch. 15 points, 14 rebounds. Need I say any more about this young man? Roberson picks up the foul. Jadis Jones makes a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 49-28 now the score. Jay Edmondson checking back in for the Mules. He's got 3 fouls. Dallas Williams now picked up by Ty Williams. Ty Williams that started this ball game for New Madrid County Central. Cranford right now on the bench. Nikolai Combat is in the ball game as well. Getting his first action here tonight. Edmondson now back over to Nikolai Combat. He'll take a 3. This one banks it in.
Sorry.
The bank is open late on a Tuesday night. And boy, the Mules needed that one for sure. 41, or make that 49-31. Jones again, the one-handed jam. Goes right down the lane.
He's incredible.
I'm not going to challenge him to a foot race. I guarantee it. Travis Gowan, appreciate you, my friend. By the way, Travis, spread the word. We will hook up again on senior night, February 16th. Tim and I, we will stream senior night for the Lady Mules basketball team. So that's coming.
I think Travis's daughter is a senior this year, right?
Junior.
Junior. Oh, she's old. Man.
Boy, Jadis Jones again. My goodness.
And she plays, I think, every sport she can. Right?
Yeah, she's a good athlete.
Yes, she is.
Huge rebounding machine. I hope I got that right, Travis. I think she's a junior. I'm pretty sure she is. Going to be a foul on Brooks, by the way, a moment ago. A timeout called by the Mules. They've got 2 left. It'll be a 30-second timeout here. All of our timeouts are brought to you by our good friends at Baldwin Toyota. Tell you what, David, the SEMO Conference, it is strong. It's one of the strongest in the state. We've got New Madrid County Central tonight, Sykeston coming up on Friday night in Sykeston. But I tell you what, these 2 teams, New Madrid County Central, Sykeston, they will meet coming up next Friday at the Fieldhouse. And that will be more than likely for the SEMO Conference regular season title. And I said this in December, I'll say it tonight as we see B.J. Williamson taking it away from Williams. Good job by Nikolai Combat that time at taking it right back. I'm going to say, I think New Madrid County Central wins the SEMO Conference this year.
Yeah.
I think they're built to win this one this year. Big time 3 by Jay Edmondson. 53-34. You got to tip your cap here to the Mules. They're not laying down, but New Madrid County Central, they're not going to give it up either. A.J. Ruff going to go baseline. Ruff now, good defense by the Mules. Inside, Preston Moore with a big steal. Oh, gets it right back. B.J. Williamson. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Just so much happening there.
Preston Moore going to have it taken away by Ty Williams, and Jadis Jones with the flush.
I just wish I could dunk so bad. It makes it look so effortless.
I'm telling you, I don't know how in the world, there's no way I could dunk like that. I couldn't do that in my prime. I know Travis Gowan probably could. He could probably dunk that with one finger. Good job by Brooks again, taking it away from the Mules. And here comes Jadis Jones, and he gets fouled this time.
Such an athlete.
It's going to be a foul on, I believe, Jay Edmondson. Going to be number 4 on him. Darius Graham and Roberson going to check in. Dallas Williams coming out. Isaiah Neville back in. And so is Cameron Settle. So now Preston Moore going to check out. Mules have 6 players out there. Can't play with 6 fellas.
Yeah, that's not gonna
And
work.
Isaiah Neville now going to come off.
We need it. We get a number 6.
Well, if we can get by with it, sure, but I don't think we're going to get by with it very long. Jadis Jones for 3, it's no good. Cranford with a big offensive rebound. He goes back up and scores at home. He's got 4 points here in the ball game.
Come on, right here.
57-34.
Nice. Darius Graham.
He needed that one. Driving the lane there, outside shot, big jumper that time. 57-36. Preston Moore trying to go for the steal, but Cranford, my goodness, what a job by Cranford. He scored back-to-back buckets, 59-36 now. Long three, bang, by Brendan Durden, nothing but net. Good assist by Darius Graham, 20-point game all of a sudden.
Yeah, that happened quick, it felt like.
That was a huge swing there for the Mules and the Eagles, honestly.
Oh.
Mules are on the floor fighting for it. Roberson falls on top of it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Jenkins. And I tell you what, he's got a legitimate gripe on that one.
Yeah.
I think he does. He wanted a foul called against the Mules and didn't get it. And they're going to get together. It may have been a jump ball called instead of a timeout. I believe it's going to be a jump ball instead. So no foul is called. Settle will come out of the ball game. Settle is out, in for the first time. Sammy Durden for the Mules. Possession arrow is going to go to the Mules. So the Mules get it on the change of possession. Durden again, bang!
Oh, yes.
Saw that one going in from the moment it left his fingers. 59-42. Oh, we're going to get a foul on, I believe, Edmondson. And that is number 5 on Jay Edmondson.
Well, how many does Durden have right now?
Durden's got 18.
Oh, wow. He's having a good game.
So now coming in the ball game, Jaquan McIntosh. Edmondson fouls out of the ball game. Jay Edmondson, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. A.J. Ruff, 10 points. First one is up. It's nothing but net that time. 60-42. It's an 18-point game. Second one is up, and it's good as well for A.J. Ruff. 61-42. There's a big steal by Ruff, and at the buzzer, it's no good.
I thought he was going to have it.
61-42 the score. We'll come back in 1 minute. Mules down at 61-42 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Patriot Auto Glass offers chip repair or glass replacement. They provide fast quality service done by experienced technicians. Ask about our veteran and first responder discounts. Call Patriot Auto Glass today at 573-840-5027. And remember, Patriot Auto Glass will come to you.
All right, so we are back, and I apologize. I stand corrected. The game between New Madrid County Central and Sykeston is not February 9th. It is on February 13th. My apologies. I was looking at the wrong deal there. New Madrid County Central inbounds, and we are underway. That is my anniversary night, so that might be a trip that the wife and I have got to make.
Uh-oh.
I know Bluff plays in Dexter that night, but I may have to call in a sidekick here to call that game for me.
Tim, you hear that?
He may be all by himself. Oh, Preston Moore with a big block that time. It goes right back to A.J. Ruff. It's going to go out of bounds, and last touch by the Eagles.
Listen, I'd do it for you, but there is no way anyone would know how many points or rebounds. There's no way anybody would know anything.
I'm telling you. As Roberson misses the shot, B.J. Williamson with the rebound. So now Cranford stays in the ball game as well. Jadis Jones, B.J. Williamson, Ty Williams also. So now Jadis Jones, he's got 22 points on the night. 1-on-1 with Durden, only a freshman too, by the way. A.J. Ruff again, thought about taking a three. There it is, high off the glass. Nice right-hand finish. He's got 14 points in this ball game. And we're going to get a whistle here, and this one's going to be I believe, a foul on Jadis Jones. It is.
Yeah.
Coach Jenkins thought maybe he traveled first. We're going to see Roberson and Jaquan McIntosh taking a seat. Darius Graham, Isaiah Neville back in the ball game. Long jumper that time by Darius Graham is no good, but Durden with a big rebound. He's got 20.
That was incredible.
Man, Durden needed this game here tonight. Big showing, 63-44. New Madrid County Central averaging 72 points on offense, giving up 55 on defense. They are on par in both categories right now. Good job by Preston Moore. Big takeaway there. Preston Moore now with the right hand, crosses half court, gets rid of it. Brendan Durden wide open. This one is no good. Sammy Durden went for the rebound that time. Good job there by the Eagles. And here comes Jadis Jones. Jones now is going to make the basket, but a foul beforehand. Sammy Durden, I believe, is going to be called for the foul. He will. Can't say that I blame him on that foul. Roberson, also LaDon Webb coming in. Isaiah Neville checks out. Brendan Durden with 20 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He has played 23 minutes of solid basketball. B.J. Williamson, his shot is no good. Look at A.J. Ruff fighting for that rebound. Jump ball, and it's going to go to Poplar Bluff. Man, A.J. Ruff is everywhere. Going for the offensive rebounds and everything. Darius Graham over to Preston Moore. Moore now guarded by Jones, lost a handle, and now we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. Boy, defensive hands by Jadis Jones. This kid can do it all. 5:48 to go here in the ball game. 63-44. Long pass to B.J. Williamson. He gets an open space and a foul by Preston Moore.
I think that was number 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cameron Settle.
Yeah.
So Settle gets called for the personal foul.
They're the same height with the same exact haircut.
Yeah, they really are. So now an inbound to A.J. Ruff. Ruff over to Ty Williams near the free throw line and going inside to B.J. Williamson. 13 points on the night by his standards. It goes off of his foot area. Turnover. By his standards, he would say he is having an off night, I'm sure. Brendan Durden going to come in. But for my standards, he is having a great ball game. 5:36 here. Darius Graham. These were state champions a year ago. They have won 3 consecutive district championships. LaDon Webb, his shot is no good. Another rebound by Jadis Jones. Preston Moore doing everything he can on Jadis Jones, but he is such a strong individual. Going to get a whistle and a foul. This one's on Preston Moore, and that's number 4. I think everybody watching from New Madrid County Central, they really believe, rightfully so, this team could very well be back-to-back state champions.
I've been thinking it this whole time. I think they may be going to state. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I can smell the green drink.
That's that ginger right there.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
Going to be a foul on the Mules.
Spicy.
So Dallas Williams now going to check in for Preston Moore, who just fouls out, by the way. Moore did not score in this ball game. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And you got to tip your cap to New Madrid County Central. They did their job in guarding Preston Moore, not allowing him to get comfortable, but man, he fought a good game.
Absolutely.
A couple of block shots.
Yeah, he played great defense.
A.J. Ruff, 3 ball, no good. Dallas Williams went for the rebound. It's going to end up being a rebound at that time by Darius Graham.
Oh my goodness.
Brendan Durden.
Is he at 22?
He's at 22 points now. 63-46.
That's nothing to hang your head about. At the end of this game, Brendan Durden played they all are giving it everything they have.
Graham a big steal that time on Cranford. Durden again going down the lane, goes up with the left hand. No good that time. Rebounded by A.J. Ruff. To score 20-plus points against the #1 team in the state. Cranford wide open. Ty Williams finds him. He's got 8. But New Madrid County Central, they've got weapons all over the floor.
Here we go, 3.
Durden short, a little bit short that time. Rebounded again by A.J. Ruff. Mules have been out-rebounded 35-25. Another laser pass to Cranford. It's going to go out of bounds. He misses the shot. Yeah. And we're going to see Brooks coming right back in for the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Cranford takes a seat, 8 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist.
That pass would have gone right through my hands. No way I could have caught that.
Roberson now picked up by A.J. Ruff. A.J. Ruff with his hot hands takes it away, goes up and scores.
That's your guy right there.
I've been impressed with this kid for 3 years. Going to get a foul on Roberson. They're going to say no basket for A.J. Ruff. It was before the shot. So Roberson picks up his 3rd. A lot of fans starting to head toward the exits. They've seen all they needed to see.
Yep.
Nikolai Combat will come back in the ball game now, checking in for Durden. Tell you what, this will be my last time seeing New Madrid County Central up close and personal like this season. But for you New Madrid County Central fans, you've got a great team, and you don't need me to say that. You know it. B.J. Williamson, we're going to miss plays like that. 67-46 now. 3:45. Oh, good steal there by P.J. Williamson. Here comes Jadis Jones. Jones now going to slow it up a little bit. Gets it inside to B.J. Williamson. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Nikolai Combat. Going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Mules. It'll belong to New Madrid County Central. Now the officials get together. I thought maybe it was going to be out of New Madrid County Central, but we'll see. Now they're going to go ahead and say it's going to be out of bounds on New Madrid County Central.
You think the student section checked it? My goodness.
They are pumped up here tonight for sure. Darius Graham, pull-up jumper, you betcha. He's got 8 points here on the night. Most broadcasters, when they call for a team consistently like we do, Bluff, for example, they find it hard to say nice things about the other team, but when New Madrid County Central comes into this gym, I mean, you just can't, you're going to count that basket by Jadis Jones. I was just going to say, it's hard not to talk nice about this team.
Oh, yeah.
They're just so much fun to watch.
Yeah, they're talented.
Foul going to be on Roberson. And I wish you guys good luck going forward in your districts and eventually maybe a state championship run.
I'd imagine.
I still have them winning the SEMO Conference, so we'll see if that pans out for them.
Whenever it is, we don't know.
Well, it'll be February 13th. That'll be when, as Roberson gets the rebound, and we're going to get a whistle here and a so going to be a foul on B.J. Williamson. Now we're going to see Jadis Jones coming out of the ball game. One thing about Jadis you don't see very often unless it's foul trouble, he never takes a break. That kid.
Oh, well, he's already.
He never takes a break. He's out right now.
Yeah, he's at the scores table ready to go in again.
Yeah, he is. Jaquan Jones checked in, by the way. Roberson, long 3. This one is no good. A.J. Ruff again, a long rebound for him. 69-48 the score. AJ for player of the game. I'll give you that, absolutely. I'm looking at some of the comments here on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't think they have to argue.
They don't have to argue with me on that one. I'm telling you.
I've been advocating for that.
I've been saying that all game. Roberson's got 9 points here in the ball game. You know, you're going to get your usual Jadis Jones over 20 points a ball game, averaging B.J. Williamson. He's got 15. A.J. Ruff has 14, but it's the amount of defense he has played all game long for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's played great. Oh.
Darius Graham going to get called for the foul that time. I'll give you A.J. Ruff player of the game. I'm not going to argue at all. We're going to see the Mules now going to sub in some folks. Sammy Durden going to sub in. Cade Bussey going to come in as well. So will Isaiah Neville. A.J. Ruff now on the free throw line. 15 points on the game so far. Jadis Jones going to come back in for Jaquan Jones. LaDon Webb also staying out there as well. Ruff with 15 points, 70-50 the score. This is how on cue New Madrid County Central are coming in the ball game. They're averaging 72 on offense, giving up 55, and they're on par for both categories still in the ball game. Going to be a turnover by Nikolai Combat. Tell you what, if I can get Coach Jenkins to stick around, I don't mind getting AJ up here. I will do my absolute best. During the showdown, we got the opportunity to interview Jadis Jones and BJ Williamson. I would love to get AJ up here. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And now Coach Jenkins, he is going to empty out his bench. Going to be a foul coming up on the Mules. And I'll say it again, congratulations to New Madrid County Central, 18-1 on the season.
That's incredible.
BJ Williamson missing the free throw.
Team.
Absolutely a great team. We're going to see Malachi Hughes in the ball game. Lee Kennedy coming in the ball game. Also in the ball game is Riley Harden as well. Second one is up, and it is good. There's your 72 points for the average. BJ Williamson going to take a seat, 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Boy, New Madrid County Central is such a fun team to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I am pulling for this team on February 13th. Let me tell you. Probably shouldn't say that out loud, but they're so fun to watch. How can you root against them? I can't.
Yeah.
Good job by Isaiah Neville that time. Big rebound for him, 72-50. But I will say this, the Mules came in, they knew they were the underdog, and LaDon Webb, he needed that one. I was going to say, the Mules knew they were the underdog, and man, they didn't quit. They did not quit the entire game. A lot of folks thought this was going to be a 30-plus or more point victory, but it's not going to end up being that tonight. It's going to end up being right around 20 points. Timeout called. It'll be on the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, a quick 30-second timeout. And you said nobody, Morgan, you said nobody watches our sports videos. See, you were wrong.
Oh, did I say that?
Oh, no, but it sounded good, though. 51 seconds.
Or do I watch all of them?
51 seconds now in the ball game. New Madrid County Central well on their way to winning 13 in a row to go to 18-1. The Mules now will go to 11-9 on the season. Hey, I tell you what, I have thought about that. If we could figure out a way to make that happen, I have thought about trying to figure out a way to pick up New Madrid County Central some of those ball games. Yeah, even Tim's like, we want to.
Yeah.
We are trying to figure out a way. All we need is business support in New Madrid, and we can make that happen. We would love to come and be a part of the rest of your season somehow, some way. And thank you for saying that too. We would love to figure out a way to get on board the New Madrid County Central train and bring you guys a state championship and try to call it for you along the way. You won't find any other broadcasters like myself and Tim pulling for you guys more than we are in Poplar Bluff, let me tell you.
Your biggest fans coming up here.
Hey, all right. Here comes LaDon Webb, and he goes up, and he misses the shot, rebounded by Riley Harden, and that's going to be the ball game.
Say go Mules.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. Yes, go Mules indeed. We're going to go down courtside. We're going to try to get A.J. Ruff. Stay with us. We're going to come right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Breathe easier and extend the life of your HVAC system, plus fewer repair bills with Air Solutions Comprehensive Maintenance Plan. You'll save money and get the peace of mind that only comes from calling Air Solutions. 785-1500.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
All right, so we are back, and New Madrid County Central fans, you asked for it, you're going to get it. Joining me right now, the player of the game, let me welcome in A.J. Ruff. And a lot of fan base back at home, AJ, they were pulling for you to be the player of the game. And I told them, I'm not going to argue with your fans. Great game here tonight. Walk us through the victory against Poplar Bluff.
It took us a minute in the first quarter, but we got it going, like always.
Absolutely, indeed. And let's talk about some of your stats here today. And looking back on this ball game, you were everywhere. And, of course, looking at some of your numbers here tonight, 16 points, 8 rebounds. You shot the ball very well, 56%. What did Coach Jenkins tell you guys at halftime to make you guys just come out and even play 10 times better in that second half?
Oh, no, we just a second-half team for real.
And looking at this game, when you guys came in, you guys knew you guys were the heavy favorite. But you guys come in, you guys play as if you guys are a 500 team. What is it about your team? State champions last year, coming in, winning 13 now in a row. What is it about this team that makes you guys click night in and night out?
I had to get that to Coach Duntre. He pushed us at practice. We come in on Sundays and we just work.
I have seen you guys play now 4 games. I've been a part of 4 games so far in your season, and I have yet to find a weakness. Is there a weakness on this team? Because I can't find one.
Nah.
No, not at all. And obviously one of the biggest goals is you guys want to avenge a loss coming up that happened in early December. You will get that chance coming up on February 13th. Between now and then, what will you guys do to prepare mentally for a team like Sykeston coming up in less than 2 weeks?
Take it game by game and work on things we know that we didn't have in the first time we played them.
And I want you still got a lot of fans watching back at home, so look in that camera, and what do you want to tell your fans back home watching you guys, supporting you every time we call your games? Your fans show up, and more importantly, AJ, they show out.
Thank y'all for watching, and yeah, we coming back Friday.
That's right. Well, congratulations, AJ, on the win. Go enjoy this with your team. We'll get your coach on next.
Thank you.
AJ Ruff, our player of the game here tonight. We're going to turn things over to Coach Jenkins. We'll get him on. We appreciate AJ for him coming up here. It was kind of a voluntold situation from Coach Jenkins. We'll let him get mic'd up here. And, Coach, as we said back in December, I think you and I talked about this. You're never going to find 2 broadcasters who call for a home team that are pulling for you guys more than myself and Tim. Congratulations on the win, first off. You guys come in here, and it's like you guys are gelling at the right time. 13 straight wins in a row. Walk us through what's going on right now with your team.
You know, our guys finally buying in. You know, when we came over here for the Christmas tournament, we started to get those guys to buy in. They saw, especially your younger guys, started to see what it takes to win. You know, you got those 3 seniors leading the way, and I told them from the jump that those juniors and sophomores, they got to buy in and got to work to get where they're at for us to have success, and you're starting to see that now.
So when the Mules began this ball game, they kind of took it to you, got out to a small lead. You guys didn't panic whatsoever, and we knew, and I said this to your fans, everybody knew at some point the run was going to start. How long could Bluff hang on? And you guys started that run. The rebounding came to you. 39 rebounds here tonight, Coach. 10 offensive rebounds, 13 turnovers. Oh, by the way, your defense forcing 20 big turnovers.
And that's the game right there. You know, we hang our hat on our defense. Once we turn that defensive pressure up, the other teams start turning it over. We take advantage of it. You know, you got quick guards like Jadis and BJ and AJ out there all over the floor, harassing the other guards, and we're getting some easy buckets.
That's a great way to look at it, harassing the guards. I like that. So we were talking about Jadis Jones. He gets his day in and day out. He's averaging a double-double, kept that going again tonight. B.J. Williamson, but what about A.J. Ruff? This kid is everywhere defensively, and when you guys need a big stop, he's out there to make that big stop.
I told a college coach the other day that was asking about A.J. I said, we're not 17-1 without A.J. Ruff. You know, he does all the dirty work. He don't get his name don't get called every night. You know, he got 2 All-State players that he playing alongside. But like I say, we're not 17-1 if we don't have A.J. Ruff on our team. As you can see tonight, he's stepping up, knocking down the jump shots. You know, he's getting confident when he's in his game, and that's going to be big for us. You know, a lot of teams going to sag off of us and try to double team Jadis and face guard B.J. When he's knocking down that jump shot, we're going to be tough to stop.
When you talk to your ball team, and they know the numbers, they're grown men, for crying out loud. They know they're number 1 in the state, but to them, that's not good enough. In their mind, they want to be SEMO Conference champions, but they're using all this energy right now to prepare for districts. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Once again, we got those seniors. 3 out of the 4 years, well, 2 of the 3 years, they've been to the Final Four. So they want to finish this high school career off, you know, at the state championship game, and hopefully bring home another ring to New Madrid.
I've asked A.J. Ruff this. I'll ask you. I asked you back in December. I still can't find a weakness about this team. Through 18 games, is there one right now that you want to see your team work on?
I'll say mental toughness. You know, just sometimes you see us get frustrated with some stuff going on. We're not getting some calls, or turn the ball over, or we go to the basket and miss a shot. You know, sometimes we get frustrated with ourselves, and not really frustrated on what's going on, just frustrated because they made a mistake or missed something. But it's not a bad thing to have, because you got some of them, you say like BJ or AJ, they make a mistake, they're going to try to go get the ball back. So it's not a horrible thing to be going on.
I'm going to look at your schedule coming up here. Coming up February 2nd, you guys take on Cairo, and then you guys take on St. Mary, Southside, Caruthersville, Jackson, then Sykeston. What will your team do between now and February 13th to get ready for that rematch against Sykeston? I know they're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it as well. What will you guys do to make sure they prepare for each game beforehand to get ready for that game?
We're just taking one game at a time like we've been doing all year. You know, we don't look forward to anything else. We look at the next date, the next game, and take care of business of that game right there. You know, if we look forward, we might get beat by somebody that we shouldn't get beat by.
Absolutely. A lot of your fans said somehow, some way, we've got to figure out a way to get this train on your side, to start streaming some of these games. And I tell you what, I'm going to make it happen. Some way, somehow, we're going to make this train happen. You guys are a special team.
I know New Madrid County get behind you. We'll get
That's right, absolutely. So real quick, like we did back in December, you know the drill. They're still hanging on your every word. Look at your fan base, and what do you want to say to them, Coach?
Before I say this, everybody saw me pull Jadis out and bring him to the bench right there after he scored that free throw. Jadis made his 2,000 career point tonight.
That is amazing. So that's 2,000 points. I didn't realize it was that, or I would have said it too. That is amazing. 2,000 career points. You and I both know that doesn't happen every day.
It doesn't at all. And, you know, for him, it's big for him. A kid that wants to win and put everything into his teammates, you know, it's kind of weird for him to do it, because he put his team first all the time, and he putting his team on his back every night.
He does. 2,000 career points. Congratulations, Jadis Jones, and had a big night again here tonight. So now what do you want to say to your fan base watching you back at home, Coach?
Eagle Nations, thanks for everybody for tuning in. We'll be back home Friday. We hope everybody come out.
Coach, congratulations. Go enjoy the victory, and you guys have some great things coming your way, no doubt. Safe travels back, and good luck to you guys coming up on Friday against Cairo.
Thank you.
You betcha. Coach Dontre Jenkins joining us live. The Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Always love having him come up and hang out with us. And let me tell you, I've said this 1,000 times. Yes, we pull for Bluff. It's what we do. But when anytime a team like New Madrid County Central comes over, you got to give them the respect they deserve and the team they've got. They are such a good group of young men, and it is a pleasure to be able to call these games for other schools like this. And I know you guys don't got to tell me. I know that you guys don't have a home radio base, and I tell you what, anytime that we get an opportunity to call New Madrid County Central, Tim and I put everything into it because we know that you guys are so loyal to your team, and that's why we are here as well. All right, so once again, New Madrid County Central, they are going to 18-1, and they will have a date coming up with Cairo this weekend. They are gearing up for a few games back-to-back, and then they've got that date circled, February 13th. It'll be against Sykeston. That's going to be a barn burner. It'll be at the Field House in Sykeston. So real quickly, for the Eagles of New Madrid County Central, they were led by Jadis Jones. And once again, you heard Coach Jenkins tell you he scored his 2,000th career point tonight here in Bluff. That is awesome. Congratulations to Jadis Jones. And by the way, real quickly, Jackson just got a win at Charleston. First time in 24 years, they win by 8, 50-42. But nevertheless, Jadis Jones, 24 points, 15 rebounds. B.J. Williamson added 16 points, also 7 rebounds. 16 points also by A.J. Ruff. And then from there, 8 points each by Ramon Brooks and by Marvion Cranford. That is your scoring by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. On the other side, Brendan Durden, 22 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. And then from there, for the Mules, 9 points by Marlon Hickman-Roberson. He would add 8 rebounds and 3 assists as well. 8 points by Darius Graham, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And then from there, 3 points each by Jay Edmondson and 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Also 3 points by LaDon Webb. 3 points by Nikolai Combat with 2 rebounds. And 3 points by Dallas Williams to go along with 1 rebound and 1 assist as well. New Madrid County Central, they go to 18-1 on the season. The Mules now go to 11-9. Our next game for the Mules, it's not going to be easy. It doesn't get any easier. The Mules will travel to Sykeston coming up on Friday from the Field House. Our pregame will begin at 6 p.m. They'll make that 5:45. And, of course, our tip-off coming up at 6 p.m. when the Mules take on the Bulldogs out of Sykeston. And, of course, we'll be there live for the varsity as well as the JV as well. All right, we're going to say our thank yous to our great sponsors of First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, First Choice Insurance. Also being brought to you by Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center, Patriot Auto Glass. Also being brought to you by Christian Automotive and Tire. Also, eye care specialist Larry Hillis Dodge Air Solutions, Edmondson Warren and Holt Legal Services, Maverick Glass, and Senator Jason Bean. Thank you again to Morgan McIntosh. Also joining us, A.J. Ruff, our player of the game, and Coach Dontre Jenkins, the head coach of the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Tim Hicks on the camera. I'm Frankie Castile. We're saying so long tonight as the Eagles get it done, winning their 13th game in a row, going to 18-1, and the Mules now fall to 11-9. We'll see you back here on Friday beginning at 5:45. Until then, you've been watching and listening to Mules Basketball Live on the Southeast Sign and Graphics